was magical and heaven-like, beautiful like paradise. It was everything and so much more. Made me see what my heart was for. It was over too soon. It was over too soon. Why was it all over too soon? It was over. It was over too soon. It was over. It was over too soon. It was over. It was over too soon. It was over. It was over. It was you. That's what you said. Kiss me like a thief and stole my breath. It was over too soon. It was over too soon. Why was it all over too soon? It was over. Wonder what it's gonna take to fix this feeling. Too many hours in a day wasted on daydreams of somebody that I can lean on. Holds me up when I don't feel strong. I got a lot of empty space, saving it for something. But each night I'm on my own, I'm closer to a breakdown. Tell me, 'cause I don't know, and I'm tired of being let down. My heart is getting heavy from hoping, and it's got a lot of battle scars. I kinda wish somebody had told me that this was gonna be so hard. And maybe I was meant to be lonely, 'cause I'm standing here with open arms. Oh, I just want somebody to hold me when I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. When I'm falling apart. wish that I could show them. Could you bring a little light? I see where I've been broken.
Chat, fellas, is it gay to be part of a Girbeagly stream? Hi, everyone. Welcome. We're starting so goddamn late, so we're going to get going here. I'm really excited to look at more animals. I'm so excited. Austin, wait, ... Austin, finding out something about yourself today. Yeah. Thank you so much, everybody, for joining despite the late start time. Thanks to everyone who came over in Morgan's stream as well in her raid. She was just telling me she had a great time on stream. She doesn't get to do it as much recently. So thank you for supporting the heck out of her. Obviously, both of us have had a schedule that's been thrown into turmoil about a number of things. Again, not going to dwell on that tonight just because, God, I've been dealing with it all day. And I'm really looking forward to that big hit of serotonin from seeing little animals and big animals and everything in between. Very excited to just vibe. Very excited to just chill with a good group of people. So thank you so much for being here. Let me say some hellos quick. I'll get on camera and then we'll get going. But thank you so much for joining. Xander, hello, hi, welcome. Yo, how we doing, Paxton? Good to see you here. By the way, if I miss you the first go around, I will get you the second time around. There's nothing personal in that. And if I say hi to you twice accidentally, I guess you're just extra super special tonight. It's how it goes. Lincoln, how we doing? Hello, Amber. Welcome on in. Banana Moon Puppy, Ace of Snakes. Hello, Brookie, Remy. Enjoy the lurk. Good luck hosting. Have so much fun with the people coming over. Liz, so nice to see you here. Hello, hi, Chaos. Enjoy the lurk as well. Totally understandable. As I said at the end of last night's stream, big long spiel about it because I don't know how to have a regular goodbye. I'm really grateful to everybody who lurks here as well. Thank you for lurking. Thanks for hanging out, truly. Pyro, welcome on in. Kim, hello. So nice to see you, Kim. Wheelo, yo, what's up? How we doing? Starfish, enjoy your lurk as well. Phoebe, hello, hello. Jessa, hi, welcome. I really hope that the migraine goes away during the lurk. I hope that I don't contribute to that in any way. Austin, Mello, hello, hi. Wilting T, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. All of you are so wonderful. You really are. Thank you. Funky, hello, hi, welcome, welcome. Also, I love that I sure hope so about, fellas, is it gay to be a part of a Girbeagly stream? Yo, Ty, enjoy the lurk as well. Thank you so much for dropping by. Shark, what's up? Good to see you here. Welcome, welcome. Her stream was great as always. I'm so glad people enjoy Morgan's streams. I haven't been able to have a normal start time in a billion years because of what's going on. Morgan hasn't been able to stream very often because of what's going on. Those of you who are just dealing with it and helping out both of us still, supporting our content and excited for whenever we're able to share ourselves. Y'all are so awesome, truly. Thank you so much for your energy. Bear Shamar, hello, hi. I just wanted to I just wanted to warn you, I didn't get to yours last night. I'm sorry. We got really slowed down. Deliberations kind of like, when people start dropping off and get more tired and stuff, it's hard to get through them a little bit quicker, but we're gonna try to get through more tonight, hopefully. Hoodie, enjoy the lurk. Please, oh my God, I don't blame you for having a headache after all the work that you put in over the weekend. Please take care of you. It's great to have you here. Ethan Nestor, Big Naturals, enjoy the lurk. Amethyst, hello, hi. Rackalove, so good to have you here. Welcome, 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 everybody. Thank you. Low Spoons, recovering from Friday's wreck. Oh my gosh, please take care of you. Spark, yo, what's up? Hello, hi. Yeah, you did not miss it, Barrett. Very good to have you here, by the way. Also, I took pride in the fact that you told me I was saying your name right. I hope I'm still saying it right. I don't know. Hello, hi, welcome, everybody, to the stream. Welcome, everybody, to my face. 10-minute believers, still losing, still taking the L. Sorry. Unk diffs. Auntie diffs. Banana Moon Puppy, thank you so much for the 275 stream streak. Oh, my goodness gracious. Thank you so very much. Also, Corey, thank you for the raid. How was your stream? What were you up to? Please, 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 if you're new here, in from Corey's raid, read the rules, and welcome. We're about to get started. I literally just got started. Perfect timing indeed. Corey, great to have you here. I hope that you're doing well. I hope your stream was awesome. Mello, yeah, check out the VOD if you think that we missed your pets, or you missed your pets, I should say. Yo, what's up, Chef Joe? Hello, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Listen, typos happen, chat. That's okay. You're good. Finished Little Nightmares 2, played some more Hollow Knight. Gosh, I really love Little Nightmares 2. Little Nightmares 3 because it was made by Supermassive instead of whatever the old devs were. People had a lot of mixed opinions about. Obviously, I've tried not to spoil anything, and I hope no one passes any spoilers onto chat. But I heard that number 3 was like, it was a mixed bag. Some people were like, they played it way too safe. And it was a little bit too formulaic, but I'm still excited to check it out at some point. Hopefully this month. I don't know what will happen with it. Bad Brain Day, the pets will help. I feel you on that one, Banana Moon Puppy. Again, not bringing my shit up too much here because everyone knows what's going on. Things have been kind of poopy. But I'm really glad to be here. I'm so excited. Yesterday night was such a humongous serotonin boost for me. Big, good brain vibes. Very good stuff to look at cute animals and then to talk about the fictional life where they would work a human job. The ending in 2 was so good. I know, it took me for a loop back when I played that. I can't remember if you watched me play it or not, but it was so fun. Amy, welcome on in. Little Nightmares 3 is apparently horrible. I wouldn't, like, here's the thing. Any hyperbolic, like, descriptor, like horrible, I tend not to put too much, stock into just due to the fact that I haven't experienced it myself and everyone's opinion is very subjective. I will not say something's horrible until I've personally checked it out. I still plan on doing that. Like I said, what I've seen is more mixed reviews. Some people are like, it's fine. And fine is, it's still an experience. If it ends up being horrible, it is what it is. Jules, hello, hi, welcome. I didn't realize it was made by different people. Yeah, so 1 and 2 were made by, I can't remember the name of the studio. Number 3, Bandai Namco hired Supermassive. And Supermassive is known for, obviously, their photorealistic, choose your own adventure style games. All the, Man of Medan, Dark Anthology style games. A lot of that stuff. The Quarry, you name it. And I don't know how much that's going to translate over into a game like Little Nightmares 3, right? So again, I'm willing to give it a shot. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I did not, at least not that I remember it. Corey, that's the benefit, right, of being like neurodivergent where we just forget shit. We're constantly overloaded. So it's like impossible. It happens all the time. I'll have someone like, I'll be hanging out with like a group of friends or something, and someone will like spoil something. And I'll be like, God damn it. And then I'll be like, wait. In like a day, I'm going to forget that they even said that. And I'm going to go watch the movie or play the game and then be fine. That said, we don't do active spoilers here, obviously, because not everyone has the same memory issues I do. But a lot of things end up being a very fresh experience for me, even when that does happen. Apparently, Little Nightmares 3 multiplayer is very bugged. Well, that's okay, because I won't be able to convince Ethan to play it with me, so I'll probably be doing a solo run of it anyway. Kind of sucks to hear that, though, because that was the big draw, right, is that they added the multiplayer. So I wonder if some people didn't like it simply because the vibes are a bit different from the other two. Probably. Little Nightmare 3 isn't so much horrible as there's several game-breaking bugs. And that's the big thing. This is what I'm kind of fucking sick about, and we talk about this a lot here, is so many games are just being released broken, and it's indicative of just how crappy the game industry is at the moment. There's a lot of things that are really wrong with the games industry. My friend Alana Pierce has done a lot of really great videos about it on her YouTube channel. Go check it out over there. I don't want to talk about it too long here because it's mainly just depressing, but everyone's so used to games just being broken on launch and it being patched out over time. So I'm hoping by the time I get around to Little Nightmares 3, it's patched a little bit, and I never forget spoilers, Xander. What a curse. I'm sorry. Morgan's the same way. It really sucks. Yo, what's up? Ephraim, hello. Hello. Am I late? Night Gang? Oh, my God. Arahaku, welcome on in. Welcome, everybody joining. Yeah, common Ethan L. that he tells me, like, every week, oh, we got to play more games together, and then never freaking remembers to do so. Like, it's like squeezing blood from a stone with him sometimes. But to be fair, a lot of the times when he hits me up, he's like, hey, dude, do you want to play, like, Fortnite tonight? And I'll be like, I'm busy, man. I'm sorry. I was thinking it would be a fun idea to do what type of Pokemon would Chat's pets be. I don't know if that would be too similar. Well, let's get through the gigantic pile of pets we have doing this theme before we even start thinking about, because as I just mentioned, my memory issues, I'm not going to fucking remember that. Great idea, really cute, really fun, but also something maybe in the future if people really love this particular theme of showing off pets and assigning them arbitrary sort of things just for fun, right? The number of times one of my friends will ask me if I want spoilers for something I'm not currently playing, hearing, reading, watching, my response is always sure. I normally tell people no. It's normally, I only hear spoilers from people who are kind of inconsiderate, unfortunately. And that's always the bummer, right? So even though I have a built-in natural defense against them, I just find them very inconsiderate when people just start dropping things. Especially now that, like, not even 24 hours after something drops these days, people are spoiling crap. It really bothers me. It really bugs me. Tiny Monster, yo, what's up? Hello, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Yeah, Brookie, for me, yeah, unless it's, like, an incredibly, like, jolting thing, like, huge twist type thing, normally, my brain just, drops it out the back of the emergency escape of my mind. That game he told you about where there's a grandma and a kid, and the kid has to navigate while grandma drives the car. Wait, did it? Bear, thank you for letting me know. That's awesome to know, because I'm going to have to... That one, he was chomping at the bit to play. And he was like, dude, we got to play this tonight. And I was like, it's a demo, bro. We're not going to be able to do, like, a 4-hour stream with a demo. So... Very much looking forward to that one, though, because between Ethan and my horribly bad improv acting that y'all have watched for years and years between the two of us, I think that game's going to be really, really funny. Trading off between the chauffeur and the old lady. Like, that's going to be really good. Or not the chauffeur and the old lady, the passenger and the old lady. Bad news, went to start my shower and the cold water tap came off in my hand. No, Hoodie, I'm so sorry. Good luck to you fixing that. I'm so sorry. That's such a pain in the butt when things like that happen. Good Lord. Yeah, Spark, it's tough when it's like siblings or someone close to you, right? But yeah, it's again, everyone has their own beliefs about this. I have some friends who are like, I like being spoiled because I don't like the anxiety of being surprised. And sometimes I'm like, why do you even fucking watch anything, dude, or read anything? But also, it's one of those things. It's a personal choice. Here, the personal choice extends to the community. If someone, like, spoils something, and especially if someone spoils something in bad faith, like, we're sorry. Bye. Josie, welcome to the stream. Also, Paxton, 35 friggin' streams. Thank you so much, dude. Appreciate that a lot. There's a friend pass, so only one has to buy it. For the game? Oh my gosh. That's actually dope. I'm going to make my rich friend buy it instead of me. Yeah, Banana Moon Puppy. Paddle, Paddle, Paddle is a game I actually, back when it first came out, before it came out, I knew about it because someone I know through the Pokemon partner group that I'm a part of is the guy who I think did the voice acting for the characters, like all their efforts, all their like grunts. And he was like, you guys should keep an eye on the Steam page because I provided some voice work for it. And so I've known about Paddle, Paddle, Paddle for a while. I think that one would be very good for Ethan and me too. I think, unfortunately, knowing the type of gamer Ethan is, I don't see him sticking with it for more than maybe an hour and a half before he's like, you want to play Rocket League? You know, like just completely pivoting. So I don't get a message with the stream streak. Listen, I felt your message in my heart. We have our brain-to-brain connection, obviously. Spoilers for movies mainly, otherwise I do not really watch them. That is totally, again, everyone likes different types of mediums. That's the whole thing. So, personal choice, that's fine for you outside of this community. I'm not here to criticize that because that's legitimately your choice. It's not like it's against the law to like look up shit ahead of time or whatever. But for me, I'm just like, don't do it here. Don't be rude to other people here kind of thing. But yeah, that's cool that you know someone that voice acted on the game. Yeah, it's one of those things where in the Pokemon group, it's really cool because the variety of people who are a part of that group. There's people who do cosplay. There's people who do voice acting. There's people who have worked with Pokemon directly, like work for Pokemon directly. There's people like me who just do like weird variety stuff, mainly do live streams, whatever. There's people who only do short form. There's like so many eclectic points of view in that group of people. And then we all get hooked up with like really cool opportunities, and I don't know, it's a really neat group to be a part of. Josie, thank you for the 3 stream streak. Yeah, I put the implant in your head, Paxton. Exactly. That's part of the contract. So yeah, Amiato, isn't that so? See, like there should be. Here's the thing: regardless of how you personally feel about spoilers, again, it like kind of extends beyond just yourself with them. Amiato is a great example there of like, look at someone else's fun was ruined. You hurt someone else's enjoyment. And that's kind of a dick move. But yeah, that's again, completely subjective on you. But when you're here, your family, Olive Garden. But when you're here, my rules matter more than yours. So I don't give a shit. Also, yo, anime fangirl, welcome to the stream. Me wanting to work for Pokemon as a developer. Banana Moon Puppy, that'd be sick, honestly. That'd be so cool. Yeah, the devs will very rarely stop by because they're kind of like not involved with the creators. But we've had a bunch of official reps from like Nintendo or Pokemon come by the group and get to talk to us. I got to talk to like a bunch of the people who are more ground floor on that kind of stuff when I went out to New York City before the Scarlet Violet DLC came out, and I got to do that like preview event for Pokemon. That was really cool. Just so many different walks of life, all who were brought together for the love of this franchise, which I really love. It's really cool. So yeah. Yeah, Corey, it's hard these days. It's hard, right? So yeah. I don't think spoilers in chat or comments are okay. Honestly, if it's not a private... Exactly. It's like, if you have that pre-existing social contract with somebody else, I totally get it. If you're, like, sharing a shared space and you're like, hey, by the way, guys, this movie came out 24 hours ago. This is the twist. Then you're probably taking a little bit of a timeout. So, catching up on the Pet Jobs VOD and you saying that's a beautiful shot of Luna and I was busy worrying about how messy my bed was in the background. My anxiety had no room to stand on it. What are you talking? Mayor, welcome to the stream, first of all. Second of all, my goodness, I don't judge people. Y'all see, this is just the one corner of my office. My office looks like a fucking bomb went off in here, dude. It's crazy. I'm not here to judge anybody. I have a basement that looks like a tornado went through my house. All right? It's just like storage bins. It's just like random crap from my college days, like stacked up against the wall. There's so much crap. I am not here to judge anybody. An unmade bed is like one of the least worrying things in the world. I get anxiety is like meaner than that, but like, please don't. I'm not judging people's like homes when you do these types of submissions. The only thing, like I said, that I asked is make sure you're not fucking doxing yourself. This is going to be shared on the internet, obviously. People beyond this community are probably going to see this VOD, that type of thing. But yeah, as long as you're not doing that, like, we're not here to judge people's living conditions or anything like that. So the guy even asked if I wanted hints about things. I said no, and then he proceeded. God, see, that's so annoying. My mom does that to me. She'll be like, oh, Brian, have you seen this movie yet? And I'll be like, no, I'm really looking forward to it. Could you please not spoil anything about it? And she'll be like, oh, I won't. But it was really great. In the end, it was so crazy because the bad guy dies and the good guy feels bad about it. And I was like, Mom, what if I just never come over again? You know? I've gotten 0 spoilers for Silk Song. Same. I've been... Obviously, as a Hollow Knight lover, I'm very, very happy that I've been able to avoid those. I know you don't judge, it's just the voice in my head. Yeah, exactly, and tell that voice it's just stinky and no one likes it. That voice has no place, it has no purpose, honestly. Anxiety is one of those things where it's like, everyone has basic worry, but once it hits the point of anxiety, it's like, oh, this is just my brain being mean. So, we're telling that voice that it's not welcome here, the rest of Mermaid is welcome here instead. Isn't that everyone's basements, though? No, that's the thing, is when Morgan and I first toured when we were going to move in here, the dude who had this unit before us, we didn't move into his, but we got to tour his, and they're all like kind of the same. But he had like this like nice little corner bar set up, like his whole like everything was like so clean, and like he had like all these cool like bookshelves and stuff, and I was just like, shit, I want to make my basement that way. And then we moved in and just like have chipped away at very little of what's down there. It's just a bunch of unpacked boxes or a bunch of other shit just sprawled everywhere. So, yo, what's up, Jacob? How we doing, Mins? Hello, hi, welcome. Enjoy your dinner. I hope you enjoy the vibes as well. Anxiety's a cishet white man who doesn't wash his ass. Yeah. It's a cishet white man who peaked during high school band and hasn't been able to like let go of being like a really rude, condescending jerk. But yeah, it's one of those things. Again, if you're submitting pictures, we're focused on the pets. We are focused on the pets. We're very excited, very, very excited about all of your pets. Chat was squealing, kicking their feet, giggling the entire night. We had a blast. This new pic on the bottom right, respectfully hot. Oh my gosh, thank you. That's very nice. This was from Girl Week last year. So if you like these types of little outfits, I have bought many more since last year's Girl Week. So I have a bunch of outfits that I'm very excited to wear for Girl Week that I obviously have not had time to prep, and I'm really sad. But whenever I do, the lineup this year for Girl Week outfits and Girl Week activities and such, very exciting to me, very exciting to me. Paul and Payton, hello, hi, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Y'all are great for being here. But Spark, great, yeah. Mess means you lived. I love the idea of that. Absolutely. Becca, hello, hi, welcome. Your tummy hurts? Same. I have been so stressed out that I'm having like the physiological effects of it affecting my guts a little bit today. I've been kind of struggling. My tummy be hurting. But you're not alone. Welcome on in. Thank you so much for joining. I'm very excited to look at more pets and hopefully take another big chunk out of the ones that remain. Maybe now that we have like more of we know how it works, maybe we'll get through a lot more tonight. I don't know, chat. If you hold me up, God damn it. I mean, I'm talking to my like ADHD at this point. That's on me. I'm the one who controls the pace. Anyway. Excited to catch job assignments for real this time. Wheelo, it's good to have you here, truly. Anyway, chat, just so that I don't do the thing that I did last time where I'm like, let's get to the animals. And then it's like an hour and 45 minutes into stream before I freaking look at the first animal. Let's get going with a little bit of good news. If you are someone who's got any good news at all that you'd like to share, as long as we can comfortably enjoy it, please feel free to drop it in the chat. Please keep in mind that the bigger your good news is, the more it's probably going to slow me down from getting to other people's good news, the farther I'm going to be behind in chat. So just as a heads up on that. But anything big or small that's happened to you, please feel free to share. And I hope that other members of the community are congratulating you, celebrating your good news, because, again, always wonderful to hear good things are happening to good people in a good community when the world ain't so good sometimes. So feel free to drop that good news. I'll read as much of it as I can. We'll get going with the pet pictures after that. I know that normally we do media review on Mondays, but not recently, but normally. But if we do miraculously get through all of the pet pictures tonight, we'll just hit up some media review probably. Or I'll game, depending on how chat's feeling at the time. I'll probably do a little poll. We get to a natural stopping point or something. We'll see. But yeah. Good news. Tomorrow's my birthday. Starfish. Happy early birthday. Oh my god, I was about to be like, oh, happy birthday. Everyone would, no, Starfish, happy early birthday. Oh my gosh, that's so wonderful. I hope that you have a lovely day. I hope everyone treats you well. If you drop by tomorrow, hopefully I'll be live and we'll be able to wish you a happy birthday. But if not, please, this is not a priority of a place. Take care of yourself. Have so much fun. Be surrounded by good cheer and merriment. Good news today is that I got some curtain pullbacks to move the curtains to allow the cat to look out the window. Oh, that's so cute. Yeah, Morgan and I recently replaced a bunch of our curtains. The cats love it. Elsa loves going behind the curtains a lot. That's so, so cute. Cam, I can't remember if I just said hi to you or not, but welcome. Thank you so much for joining. It's always nice to have you here. Good news, I've been on T for 3 months now. Let's freaking go. Gender affirming care. Let's go. Hell yeah. Busby, how we doing? Hello. Good news. I've got Stream on my phone. I'm using it as background chill vibes while I fold all my laundry. Busby, I almost did the depression thing where I just let my laundry sit for 4 days or whatever without folding it up and putting it away. And I went, no, fuck that. And I just got fed up with all the bullshit happening in my life. So I managed to do the same. You're going to get through it. That's great. Proud of you. Wonderful. Good news, my cat's eyes are less goopy thanks to eye drops. That is good. I'm glad that you're taking care of your cat's health, especially we're on theme with this stream. Good news, I drank water. Amethyst, very proud of you. Believe it or not, I just, want to reiterate that in 1 month from now, I am turning 40. I'm past my expiration date. But I will say this. Unfortunately, they are right about drinking water, exercising, eating regularly, getting good sleep. It's all very good for you. Skincare, it all works. It kind of sucks, but it does. So keep that hydration up. Good news, I discovered a new song today. Hell yeah. I've been listening to a lot of music at bedtime. I've actually fallen behind on writing my mini album reviews that I was doing on socials for a while, but I've been really embracing music again. Good news, I've been doing a lot of renovating, got comfy new couches, cleaning out my storage unit, plus decorated for Halloween, as you'll see in Mustachio's picture whenever we get to it. Heck yeah, let's go. Lots of productivity there. Brookie, very proud of you. Awesome to hear. Also very excited to see Mustachio. Good news, my mom made my brothers and I spaghetti for dinner. I had a job interview today and was told by the hiring manager I would hear from them by next Wednesday. All right, little bit of a waiting time, but fingers crossed for you, and apply to another job. Let's go. Heck yeah. Good luck with everything, Phoebe. Good news, work on my new project, since the current one is coming to an end, is underway and progress is being made. Corey, I am so proud that you took all of that momentum you had from your project and you're just still rolling with it. I'm very, very proud of you. That's awesome to see. Good luck working out everything that you're trying to work on. That's really cool. Good news, your unemployed friend on a Tuesday, me, has 2 exciting jobs now working. I had Taco Bell for dinner. My dogs are very happy. Ephraim, love that. That's so great. Love, love, love that. That is wonderful. Treating yourself, dogs being happy is, that's the whole thing. I was saying last night when we were doing this, is I can tell how much you care about your pets, all of you. That's collectively, a lot of you, love your animals, and it's really apparent in, how they look at you in those photos and everything. It's so cute. Love hearing about that. And also, congrats on the jobs. Let's freaking go, Ephraim. Good news, car got put in the shop today. Hopefully won't be too long. Got myself Little Caesars, a little bar of Dubai chocolate to treat myself after this weekend. Oh my God, aura farming with your snack foods. Wonderful. So glad you're treating yourself. Good luck with the car stuff. I know it's so stressful, Liz. It is what it is. Morgan and I are doing the same thing with her car still. It's been such a headache for months now. Good news here is what we're getting tasty food. Wait. Good news here is that we're getting tasty food, and it was BOGO, so meals for later. Let's freaking go. God. A little bit of maybe I bought the meal prep, but it's still meal prep kind of thing when you get that extra food. The haunted house was so fun. I survived the 2-hour drive both ways. Wheelo, I'm so glad you had a great time. Also, very happy to hear that the drive went smoothly. Good news, I had a good time hanging out with my best friend and her boyfriend. Yeah, Tiny Monster, you were telling us yesterday you got to do that today. We went to a local cafe and to an opossum rehabs place where we got to pet an opossum named Dean and the fattest pug ever named Biscuit. I love that. I love both of them, and I haven't even met them. So glad to hear that you had a great time also with your best friend and boyfriend and her boyfriend. That is so great. Very, very fun. God, love local cafes, by the way. Truly, truly. I'll be alone IRL, but I know that in chat I'm not alone. Starfish, if you drop by when I'm live, we will make sure that you know there are people out here. Again, especially because we're losing so many physical community spaces, I want to make sure that I intentionally use this place as a digital community space. Community means a collective of people. We're all working towards the same thing. We're all here to remind each other that no one is alone. I want you to know that all of us are going to be here to just gas you up, make you feel good, remind you that you are special, you are worth celebrating, especially on such an important day. Good news, my nephew had a birthday party yesterday, and that means I had yummy cake yesterday. Ooh, love that. Love that. Morgan and I have a little bit of leftover cake from her dad's birthday. That was so good. Also, happy birthday to your nephew. Love that. Good news, I actually spent some time outside in the sun instead of sitting in the shade the whole time. Also, I'm trying to bring a plant back to life by submerging its roots in water. However, it's kind of like a stick now. Well, hey, you're doing the best you can, you know? And that's something that matters. Also, glad to hear that you're out there touching grass. Always a good thing, truly. A little bit of sunlight does the body good, for sure. Good news, I received news that a glitchy title on a bookstore site will be fixed. Nice. It was an ongoing situation, but I found a new way to let them know, and it worked. Spark, I'm so glad. Listen, modern problems, modern solutions. You did it. Very glad that that headache is out of the way for you, though, truly. Also, if you're trying to talk to me about things that I'm presently talking about, I am very behind on chat, just as a warning, so I might not completely understand the context of whatever follow-up messages you're sending in chat. But thank you. Anyway, side good news, it's raining. Hey, enjoy the rain, that pitter-patter of the rain. Mundane good news, hey, don't call it that. You're not allowed to. Don't make me strike chat again. Today was a bit stinky, mostly just long. I get to have my usual routine of dinner and calling Eddie and chilling with y'all now. Might paint while we job assign. Hell yeah, love that. See, that's not mundane to me. I haven't had any time to relax at all recently. I legitimately have just been beyond burnout from everything going on. There's so much out of my control. I don't have a single moment to like have a normal routine moment. That's like big good news to me. That's an awesome thing. You're treating yourself right. You're prioritizing yourself. Only good news I have is being alive after today. Sad Scholar, I'm proud of you. Again, like we talk about here all the freaking time, you're pushing through. You're doing the best you can, and we're glad to have you here, truly. Cam, thank you for the 40 stream streak. Oh my God, 40 for you're coming up on your 40th birthday. Well, I still got a month, so I hope that, by that time, maybe it's even beyond 40 stream streak. Silver lining news, not scheduled for work for a full 7 days, which isn't great as far as hours go, but I'm going to use the time to work on art stuff and other things I don't typically have time for. Lincoln, I am so proud of you for being able to pivot despite, that's such a crappy disruption. I understand in anybody's like regular life, especially when they're trying to like plan out finances or anything like that. I hope that you're able to invest yourself into something that you really love. You're able to remind yourself that your value obviously is not diminished because this stuff is out of your control. And also on top of it, you're putting, again, time, effort, energy into things that you normally don't get to do, which is like a really nice thing to treat ourselves to every now and then. We have to treat ourselves to things as well. That includes activities. Good news, I'm doing some online gaming with my friends while having stream in the background. Funky, have so much fun. Have a blast. Love that.
No, why would I get fat?
Bread makes you fat.
Tiny Monster, what the heck? Thank you for the gifted sub to Lincoln. That's so kind. Gosh, a little pick-me-up for someone who's going through a rough time. Thank you so much, Tiny Monster. That's really kind of you. Wonderful generosity. Still in the shower, but why are you in the shower writing? Fix the shower and it's slowly easing the headache. You have a worse headache because I just yelled at you. I'm sorry. I apologize about that. That said, be careful. I know that like phones are like water resistant and stuff now, but it like scares the crap out of me. Also, yeah, Lincoln, you got to escape ad jail. I think I'm finally caught up. Yeah, can we get some hype and some pride in the chat, by the way? Thank you. Listen, I can multitask. It's not about that. Oh my God, I get so worried. Yeah, soggy phone. I know that like people are like, yeah, you can like take your phone underwater now and stuff. But I'm from an era where it was like a little bit of condensation got behind the screen and then the whole thing is broken. So I have the trauma, all right? Bree said we're not allowed to be naked in chat. You're not allowed to, wait. Oh, you mean, okay. You mean, I was like, Hoodie has a sub badge. What are you talking about? Yeah, you can't be naked. Yeah, you cannot be watching stream naked. And if you are, I don't want to know about it, okay? That's the way. So, thought pants were required to chat. I often shower with my phone out the side just watching TikToks and stuff. Y'all, oh my God, those of you who are zygotes, the brain rot, escape from it. Just enjoy the cleansing nature of a shower. God, good God. The evil Larry memes will be there when you're done. Wait till you hear that I'm holding my phone with wet hands. Hoodie, I'm going to throw you into the sun. All right? I'm going to put you into a circus cannon and we're launching you into the atmosphere at a velocity that breaks through it and goes right into the heliotropic body, the sun. All right? That's what's going to happen. I'm saving you from yourself. I'm saving your phone from you as well. So, I shower fully clothed. Thank you for your service. I appreciate that. I know the phones are waterproof and watches are too, so to be on the safe side, I would take my Apple Watch off. Yeah, I trust it to a degree, you know, the technology to a degree. But also, it's like, I don't know, dude. I don't need to be, like, glued to my fucking screen when I'm taking a shower. It's like, give your brain, like, 20 minutes of rest. Otherwise, you're going to be, like, the ChatGPT psychosis people. Like, you gotta give yourself a break. It's healthy for you, all right? Unfortunately, reaching the big bad age of 40 very soon, I'm going to let you know, being offline rocks a lot. Logging off rules. What if evil Larry becomes good Larry during the shower? It's important to know. You have to be, I was here in the comments first. Wait, we have a treasure train? I'm never going to get used to this, like, a hype train just starts because it feels like it thing. Back in my day, you just had to stare at you stared into the void in the shower. You tried to pick out faces in the shower tiles. That's what you had to do back in the day, okay? Uphill both ways, by the way. Usually play music while I'm showering. Yeah, Morgan and I will have, like, our phone in the bathroom with, like, a podcast playing or music playing a lot of the times. Out of the shower, obviously. Not, like, in there. If you're running it under hot water a lot, you're going to make it overheat. I'm telling you. So, but you do not need to be scrolling short form when you're naked. This is why men don't wash their asses. They're too, like, distracted by their, like, Alpha Bro podcast or some shit.
Break out the L word.
Xander, what the heck? Thank you for the gifted sub to J-Bro. J-Bro, enjoy the emotes, enjoy the sub badge, enjoy the ad-free viewing. Thank you very, very much for that support. Appreciate that. What the heck? Tiny Monster, you are grounded. I'm letting you know you're grounded. You're grounded. It's going to happen. It's going to happen to everyone eventually, but Tiny Monster, you've joined the grounding crew. If anyone just got a gifted sub, though, please make sure you're saying thank you to Tiny Monster. Enjoy all of the benefits of being a sub. Unfortunately, part of it is seeing me and hearing me. But, and here's the thing. Some people are mentioning taking the phone into the tub while you bathe. Taking a bath is so different. What is happening?
I have to pee.
What the world? What the world? What in the world? There's the sentence I was looking for. I love English. It is my favorite language to speak. Liz, thank you for the 5 gifted. Everyone is grounded. Everyone's grounded. Everyone's grounded. Dude, how are we at a level 5? When did this happen? What in the world? Dude, Chaos, thank you for the 5 gifted. Thank you very much. All of you are grounded. All of you are grounded. Your pets will hear of this. You don't want to disappoint your pets? This is on theme. They're probably watching too. You don't even know. Treasure train, let's go. Good God, thank you, everybody. Thank you. No, Emiato, listen, obviously, again, subjective thing. I'm mainly just bantering and teasing chat for fun. At the end of the day, you can do whatever the hell you want. I'm not here to convince you one way or another. If you're someone who's like, listen, I'm not at the stage yet where I can pry myself away from my screen and I shower with my phone, that's your choice to make. That's not my time. That's not my free time. That's not my gray matter in my brain. That's you. Would you like treasure? Well, I hope you get some treasure. I hope you get a good emote. Those of you who still don't have Gritty Goose, I feel so bad for you. Stream is my shower podcast. I just wanted to share good news, so my arms are outside the curtain. I'm not that unhinged. Thank you, everybody, for being here. Those of you who take, like, baths, Morgan does the same thing. She has, like, a little bath tray that, like, stretches across, like, the width of the bath, and then she gets to, like, put fun blood. Ah! Sorry, Elsa scared me. Scared the crap out of me. Vince, thank you for the bits. Oh my God.
Until the end of my days. The emails can
Exactly.
find me in the shower, silly mental hospital.
Exactly, Mins. I need a break from, like, all my work crap. I need to get away from the notifications on social media for, like, a brief moment. I use shower time to fully dissociate. Or just enjoy the shower if I'm, like, a little bit more conscious. There we go. Wraith, hello, Uber, welcome on in. But hey, if you have, again, I love the English language. It's so good, and I'm really good at it. I'm so glad that I never became a writer. Can you imagine this? Writing for a newspaper the way that I originally set out to do? Oh my God. I was going to be a journalist, dude. I was in a journalism major and a creative writing major. Oh, no. It would, God. Maybe I could write some kids' picture books. Anyway, what was I talking about? Yeah, Morgan brings her phone into the shower to just vibe, and she puts up, like, you know, candles and turns all the lights off and has, like, low sensory and puts, like, lo-fi music on her phone and has a little bathroom tray and reads her Kindle in the bath, and, like, it's really cute, and that's, like, really relaxing. But, like, I promise, again, you do not need to, like, hyper scroll all the time. It is proven. We have the empirical data. It's not great. But if that's what you do with your time, it's your time. I literally am not going to, like, be like, hey, who's scrolling in here? Oh my God, you're naked. Like, that's never going to happen. So at the end of the day, do whatever the fuck you want, really. So, but Morgan and I do the thing, our windowsill, we can, like, prop our phones up, like, in the windowsill against, like, the window. And if we, like, max out the volume, it, like, reflects off the window. Like, the windowsill is, like, this nice little alcove that creates a natural sort of amplifier. And so, like, you just, like, blast music or a podcast while you're, like, just vibing in the shower. And that's kind of cool. We do that. But don't bring your damn phone into the water. I saw a Paxton story earlier about dropping his phone into the sink and the camera stopped working on the Google Pixel, which is like a $8 billion phone. You're writing a novel, though, so I'm pretty sure you're already a writer. Yeah, but I'm hiring a really good editor. I'm hiring, like, the world's best editor. I got so many friends who write that I'm just going to be like, hey, who do you use for your, like, self-publishing editor? Like, can you help? Please. Can you edit my book? You wrote a really good book. I really hope that this doesn't suck. Kenny, hello, hi. Yeah, don't put the phone in the water. Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's how it works. But yeah, also, that's just a good tip to have in general. If you're a writer, please get an editor. You're too close to the source. You might have dyslexia like me and not be able to catch everything. It's a good plan to have another outside opinion who's like, hey, so really love your writing. You did spend this entire 4-paragraph page describing the spatula that's in the drawer in the kitchen of your main character. We might want to condense that down. I understand that this has an allegorical purpose, but it's very good to have an editor, I'll tell you. Me with comma splices and M dashes, for sure. I am definitely someone who, yeah, the punctuation's gonna need some work, so, yeah. They're called beta readers, yeah. Listen, I've had a couple people beta read a couple passages of my book, and they seem to like it, so we'll see what happens. Instructions unclear. Phone in the ocean. Sorry I'm late. Never apologize for being late, but welcome on in, Abby. Welcome, welcome. Thank you, by the way, for the hype. Why did this happen? What in the world, y'all? Listen, TwitchCon's about to happen, and all of your actual favorite streamers are going to be there, and they're going to be busy, like, I don't know, spending $55 on a drink at the overpriced bars there. And I'm going to be obviously reaping the benefits of all of their viewers who don't have anywhere to go except be nomads here. And then I'm going to make $8 billion that way from just ad revenue alone. So, like, why are you doing that? Why did you do that? You're all in trouble. You're all grounded. But thank you. Everybody who contributed subs, everyone who just contributed bits, everything. Thank you. Really appreciate y'all. Truly. That's really sweet. You are grounded. Can I have an arc? I have a book review blog with a singular review on it. You'll get so much exposure. It would be kind of funny if I actually get published to do some kind of giveaway with the book. I think that'd be kind of neat. I'd obviously have to send one to Spark, since Spark was very kind and sent Morgan a copy of her book and me a copy of the... I don't know why I just only mentioned Morgan. I think it's because Morgan read more of it than I have, because she's, A, unfair, faster reader, B, because I've been in a little bit of reading burnout. Which is not the fault of your book, by the way, Spark. It was more of, I was reading multiple books a month, and then obviously things intensified outside of my hobbies in my real life, and I went, oh God, I don't know if my brain can focus on books, and I really want to give it the attention it deserves. But that said, I would absolutely have to, like, talk to whatever publisher I end up working with. if the book is even good enough to get picked up, first of all. That's the other thing, too. But we'll see what happens. We will see what happens. I would love to give away, like, copies of a book to chat. And then you can all dislike bomb it, 1-star bomb it on Goodreads, and then I'll never write again. I've been reading books, and I want to write my own, but I don't know how to even start, so I have executive dysfunction. Outlines. Outlines will be your best, or just write random passages, and then go, I'll organize these later, I'll edit these later. That's what I did. I just sent a good friend of mine a passage from my novel, and I was just like, hey, just keep in mind this is very rough draft, and she was like, holy shit, this is so good. The way that you describe things is so fucked up. I love it. It's so good. So I'm very excited about, people checking out what I have to say. It's going to be a very thinly veiled allegory for my own identity stuff and other people's identity stuff. So we'll see. Don't apologize. I'm glad it's enjoyed. What I have read, I've really enjoyed Spark, by the way. And if y'all don't know, Spark in our chat is an accomplished author. Has a book called The Doppelganger Queen. Go check it out. Go buy a copy. Don't listen, chat. Being grounded isn't so bad. Xander, excuse me. It should be bad. It's supposed to be bad. It means that you're not allowed to touch your bank account anytime that you're in chat here. Okay? That legally is binding, by the way. All right? I know more lawyers than you. Probably. I'm no longer naked and wet. Clothed and dry. Nice. Hell yeah. Bone dry. Outlines the death of me. Well, hey, then just start writing shit. Just start writing shit. Organize it later. I have a Google Doc that has a lot of, like, ideas I haven't fleshed out into entire passages yet that I just will chip away at, work at, and then I'll put, like, these big horizontal lines in between a lot of them because I'm like, these are not connected yet. I don't know how to connect these ideas yet. They're just ideas I have, and eventually they'll work out. So, yeah. I do have Spark's book, but I'm saving it for when I'm off work for 6 weeks. Hoodie, love that. Love that. Never been grounded here? Good. I mean, I only ground people who are irresponsible with their money and are giving it to a streamer. Gosh, you might as well go to Vegas. You have no idea if I'm just going to disappear one day and be like, ha ha ha, my little bundle of Twitch subs that were gifted to me. Oh, yes. I'm gonna take this big knapsack and I'm gonna run off into the wilderness. You'll never hear from me again. Thanks for the money, suckers. Ah! That's what's gonna happen, So, is this the grounding exercises my therapist always recommends? No! Y'all are great. I appreciate the support. That's what my therapist tells me I'm supposed to say. Anyway, y'all ready for some animals? Let's look at some animals. First, I'm going to be nice, though. I'm going to actually give y'all a pee break because I drank a lot of water today. So, as you can tell, it's getting me all crazy because I'm so hydrated. Please, please, please use this time to go to the bathroom. If you do, please wash your hands. This is the only legal time you're able to use the bathroom tonight, by the way. Also, please use this time to get into comfy clothes. Grab a snack, refill a beverage, call Eddie, whatever it is that you do. I'm not here to judge you, but just vibe. We're going to have a good, chill time. Thank you so much, truly. Legends say motherhood and I are both still grounded. Oh, yeah, Hoodie, you're super grounded. All right? Chef Joe, enjoy the shower. I was very worried about if it was making it into the shower with you or not. All right, I'm going to go take care of me. You take care of you. I will leave you with some music. I'll leave you with the mods. If you're sticking around to just chat with each other and everything, please behave for them. They do have very shiny, very sharp implements next to their names. A sword. My sword. And they know how to use them. They're trained in combat in many different types of warfare, actually. They're huge, like, Sun Tzu fans. They love the art of war. So just keep that in mind. But I'll crank some tunes. I'll put up Wide Bernie, and I will be back when my bladder's empty. Yeah, take care of you, okay? We're going to do good sleepover vibes, and then we're going to look at animals. It's going to be cute. All right, I'll be right back. Bye!
Feeling
provide only positivity to this party. Don't want no drama with any bad karma. Got a lot of that in La Vida Loca. Just wanna let it all go. Yeah, I can't say no when I'm this free. Don't wanna go home or I can't sleep. Weather's so nice, only got good vibes. Yeah, we here chillin', chillin' in paradise. Sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny days, sunny days, sunny days. No clouds in the sky, about to get away. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break. Sunny day, make way. All the stress and doubt, yeah, not today. Feels like it's been a freaking decade. Sorry, don't call me cause I'm gonna be on break.
Lost hope, changing tides. Try to remember spaces open wide and nothing but embers, yeah. So perfect days falling from the height, still clutching on your hands tight. Now I'm alone with the warning signs. Just feel it slipping under so quiet. Hold your breath, it's a deep dive. Stood at the edge as we're so tight, rust in our eyes. Just feel it slipping under so quiet. Hold your breath, it's a deep dive. Stood at the edge as we're so tight, rust in our eyes. Can't stay so high. Lost hope in the fire. Try to remember faces. Bullets fly, still nothing but embers, yeah. So perfect days falling from the height, still clutching on your hands tight. Now I'm alone with the warning signs. Just feel it slipping under so quiet. Hold your breath, it's a deep dive. Stood at the edges, we're so tight, rust in our eyes. Can't stay so high. Stood at the edges, we're so tight, rust in our eyes.
Yo! Hello, hi. Hey, did y'all notice, by the way, I did not call chat pets this time accidentally? I thought that was pretty good. I also thought that the title of tonight's stream is really good, Dooming Chat's Pets to Capitalism, because that's really what we're doing. Also, Corey, get some wonderful sleep. Good luck with the toddler sitting tomorrow. Thanks so much for dropping by. Appreciate you a ton. Thank you for the raid. I want to be here for the... Yeah, hey, listen, I had to start late here tonight. Again, not Morgan's fault, by the way. Just, oh my God, just everything is out of control. But totally understandable. If people gotta, like, go snooze and whatnot. The VOD channel's there for a reason. The Twitch VODs even stay up for, like, 30 days or so. So, you got options to catch things that you miss. Obviously, it's, like, more fun to be there live and be like, oh, my pet's like this, and I can give you, like, more context. But also, at the end of the day, this is all just for fun. This is all just silly. It's all just silly. It's okay if you got to go take care of what you got to take care of. Pierogi adores being a clown who makes balloon animals. He does it for the love of the game, not the money. And we love Pierogi for that, like, truly. All right, chat, I hope you had a wonderful time doing whatever it is you did. I don't need to know, and I don't care. I will be on screen now. I don't know why I announced that. I could have just gotten on screen. Just narrating my life. Tell my folks about Richard and Blondie's occupation. They think it's cute. I'm so glad to hear that. Yeah, and now I'm on the screen. Chat. Probably the best streamer in the world. I delivered. Brian doesn't care about us. No. I mean, like, some parts of you. Like, I care about if you're, like, hey, I'm lighting myself on fire right now. Like, I don't want you to do that, you know? Anyway, chat, if you are ready, if you're back from bathroom break, why is that a huh? What, you wouldn't care if someone was lighting themselves on fire? You wouldn't have, like, a big reaction to that? I feel like that would be, like, something I'd have to commentate on. I'd have to bring that to, you know, the attention of the world. So, what is content creation but self-life narration? Sometimes it's even more existential than that in the worst of ways. Hey, I'm lighting myself on fire right now. Tiny monster, no! No! Heat like that's gonna burn the matter of your body. You're already a tiny monster. You're gonna be like a microscopic monster. No! 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 Nye, welcome to the stream. Hello, hi. Welcome, welcome. Chat. This will basically also serve as like head count for people who are back from bathroom break. But if you're ready to get going looking at little babies, please feel free. I guess that really fit the like bad British accent I just spit onto my phone screen. If you eight's in chat, if you're ready to go and you're back from bathroom break, and we'll get rocking here. So fire is bad. What about other things like toaster shot? Oh my God, Jesus. You know, it's so funny because I think back to the streams where I started making like slightly more edgy jokes than my background being like a Disney creator allowed me to do. And I look back and I'm like, man, that really was like a tipping point in what the fuck we talk about here, huh? Things really went a different direction once I started making certain types of freaking jokes. All right, let me get some animals on the screen. I'm an animal. Human beings are animals too. Let me get some little babies on screen. If you're following along on the Discord, we are going to be starting October 8th, Eastern time. So just like Media Review, you're 3 hours off potentially, like if you're West Coast, to like convert for your time zone. But we're starting with Sad Scholar. Yes, okay, Sad Scholar. And we're going to do this again one pet at a time, as we were doing before. I'll just pull up one pet's picture, and then we'll just chat. You'll get to share what human job you think that they have. So we're going to start off with Ginger, she, her. Sad Scholar, if you're still here and if you feel comfortable, any context that you would like to share about Ginger that might help chat determine what kind of job Ginger would have IRL. Or not IRL, I guess, in this fake universe we made where animals also have to work as people eking out a living. All right. This is Ginger. Little cutie. So adorable, actually. Great shot. Oh, this is even cuter, dude. Oh my gosh. So cute. Yeah, Nye, welcome on in. So good to have you here again. Appreciate seeing you here. Hope you're having a good start to the week. In the Zootopia universe, except in Zootopia universe, there's no cops in this version. No, I thank you for the 150 stream streak. Appreciate that a lot. Bad brain, all good. Totally understandable. We'll get a vibe. So this has got Sad Scholar's other pet in here as well. But we're only going to be looking at Ginger the dog. Doing a little bit of cuddle session there, which is adorable. Yeah, better Zootopia. Yeah, our Zootopia comrades. I'm getting bank teller for some reason. That's a new one. We haven't, well, wait, no, did we have a bank teller before? I can't remember if that was one. Little, I'm going to say mattress salesman for my own personal, just because we have multiple pictures of just laying down, being comfy. It's a little mattress salesman. Oh, it's so cute. But what, anything, Baker? Okay. Baker is a good one. Baker comes up a lot. Receptionist at an elementary school. We had that like several times as suggestions, but I could see it because this is a very friendly, cute face. I could see bank teller. Like, hello, hi, welcome to Chase Bank. How can I help you today? Professional snoozer. Sleep study specialist. A couple people with the more snoozy animals were like, yeah, sleep specialist. Getting vibes of local resource center receptionist. Oh, kind of cute. I like the idea of that. Aromatherapist. That's kind of cute. I like that. Friendly face could be secretary or flight attendant. Could be. Could be. I mean, with these floppy ears, maybe taking some flight. I like flight attendant. Okay. Multiple people. Yeah, cafe, cozy, diner, barista, or something. Aw. Like, hi there, welcome to the cafe. How can I take your order? And then goes to the back room to take a nap. And then fights with a coworker. Love flight attendant. Can see flight attendant. Okay. I think she would be awful at keeping personal information safe. Okay, so bank teller out. But flight attendant wouldn't have to do that. Flight attendant would just come by and be like, oop, watch your elbows, please. Excuse me, sir, can you please put your bag underneath your seat all the way? We're going to be coming around with a drink cart here in a moment. We just don't want to accidentally run over your foot with it or something. You know, someone who greets you super sweetly. Yeah, it could be a flight attendant. Be kind of good. Says, Scholar, how are you resonating with Ginger being a flight attendant? I kind of like that. I don't think we had any flight attendant assignments last time. I really love this photo, by the way. That's too cute. And a lot of flight attendants take little naps on their, like, weird jump seats in the, like, back of the planes as well. So, maybe something like that. Yeah, like I said, airplane ears, exactly. So, can't keep secrets, so a Midwest receptionist. Yeah, you hear about what Larry was up to last week? Yeah, Well, that's just what happens when you have 18 kids. Flight attendant is my vote. Tito, hello, hi. If I didn't say hi to you yet, welcome. Maybe on Delta, very bougie. Like, oh, we do have charcuterie boards. They are $28. So, flight attendant is great. Okay, wonderful. I like that for Ginger. I'm going to leave a little airplane reaction here to the grouping of pictures. That means we get to move on to Nova, who looks like such a pretty old man. I saw the cat. Oh, that's cute though. Oh my gosh. All right. So everyone say bye-bye, Ginger. We'll keep up this photo of Nova and Ginger hanging out. So Ginger, he, him, old man. You still call him kitty. All cats are always kitties. They're always babies forever. Same with puppies though, honestly. Same with really any pet. All right. So you got a little bit of Nova sniffing Ginger here, and then him hanging out here on the stairs. Found myself a kitty cat whisker, and I put it on his little head. Aw, that's too cute. That's very adorable. Oh my God, Tito, yeah, right. They do seem like they have a slight bit of joy, but I always like have to wonder how much it's forced because Delta tends to be a little bit bougier, so you get those white Midwestern like people who are like, oh, there's a proper way to treat me when I'm on a flight. And also, Delta, unfortunately, union busts a lot, which is really annoying. So I'm always like, I hope they're treated well. I hope they're paid very well, because they do deserve that. Owner of the last physical calligraphy pen shop location. Just a distinguished gentleman. It's like, I see that you're looking for a specialty pen. Well, museum curator. I kind of like that. Zookeeper or Pokemon trainer. Yeah, with the with a Pokemon in the shot, right? So, mad scientist, is it the hair? The tufts of hair? It's like the floof. Very Albert Einstein coded. I can kind of see it. Museum curator's good. I kind of like the idea of museum curator as well. Of like, yes, we did just get our traveling exhibit of old ancient relics from the Greek Empire. Like, looks very scholarly. Yeah, the ear fluff that gives me curator vibes. Ooh, I do kind of dig that. I kind of like the idea of museum curator for sure. Now that chat has said their piece on that. Yeah, distinguished gentlemen. Museum curator is a good one for Kitty. I don't think we had one of those yet either. Gosh, I would be very happy to get a museum tour from Nova. Nova, he looks like he would know what he's talking about. He'd be very direct, very succinct, very distinguished, yet still knows how to have fun. You know, maybe makes a pun or two as we're walking through certain sections. Like, and here we are in the ancient Greek section. And if you'll see here, some of the stone slabs still have ancient Greek writing on them. But it's all Greek to me. And then this is at the end of a long tour day. Bill Nye coded. I like that. That's very cute. Amethyst, normally a curator works for a director. So a lot of obviously I don't know. Is there museum curator certification? I feel like there has to be some level of standardization. But also, like, some museums are more private than they are, like, public. So I don't know. It could vary. But normally, like, a curator would work under a director and would be responsible for doing the research to pick out what exhibits would be displayed. And essentially, like, figuring out, like, themes for, like, the layout of for the museum and such. A director would be in charge of more of the C-suite shit. So, if you're not familiar with C-suite shit, God bless your little head. I'm patting you on the head, like, God bless you for having escaped being educated about anything about capitalism. Please keep living your very happy, joyous life. He looks like he would be very excited to talk to guests and wears a little bow tie every day. Oh my God, can you imagine Nova in a bow tie? He's so cute. He's so cute. My brother, who is Nova's favorite human, agrees with museum curator. All right, we have our first museum curator here. This is Nova getting ground level to look at. We got this ancient artifact of this strange creature, and I'm really trying to figure out where in history this is going to fit into our exhibits. Aw, I like that. Okay, museum curator for Nova. All right, I think there's a museum. Oh, I like that. Okay, here we're going to do this little framed art picture for museum curation. There we go. Thank you, said Scholar. Thank you. You guys will meet Binks in a bit. I can't wait to meet everybody's pet, quite honestly. I'm very excited about it. All right, we have Starfish up next. Starfish, I don't know if you're still hanging out here. Yeah, called a Whooper. I believe they were located in the kingdom of... Oh, a Whopper. Yeah, I believe they were located in the kingdom of burgers. Which is very strange, because I believe, based off the name, hamburger, they were made of ham. That would be really funny. You go to a museum, the curator is, and tour guide is a cat, and they just get everything slightly wrong the entire time. That'd be so good. I'm present. Starfish, we're going to start with your cat, Archer. Archer, apparently, from your context. So I was going to ask for context, but hey, I'm just going to read what you edited in there. Thank you. Loves to sleep and eat fried chicken as a treat. He's a very no-nonsense kind of cat. Okay, perfect. So here's Archer. Oh, he's cute. I love how floofy Archer is. Very adorable. I like this little picture of, like, feed me, serve me, human. Yeah, I like this. So, with that in mind, again, loves sleep, eats fried chicken, no nonsense. Very, hey, you have to give me food right now. I'm not going to accept no as an answer. It better be fried chicken, by the way, and then I'm going to take a nap afterwards. KFC manager? Yeah, just constantly is, like, sneaking food in the back. Meanwhile, has to fire people that that he catches doing the same thing. Hysteria says, give Chimpkin. Yeah, give me that Chimpkin. I know you hide it from me. You go to the big outside sometimes. You go to the big living room sometimes and you come back with this fried delicacy. Give me. A judge? Oh my gosh. Yeah, let's get like Judge Judy off the air. Let's get like Judge Archer on the air. I would watch that instead for sure. Yeah, the boss this is a boss baby ass animal. Like, I am here not to serve you. You're here to serve me, actually. Grooch, hello, by the way. Yeah. Give to me. Yeah, out in the big living room, you come back with the good food. Everyone has such good ideas. The KFC manager or judge would fit him so well. Would he be like a really stern KFC manager? Or would he, is judge better because that's already like kind of stern, kind of like no nonsense? You get to ultimately pick, by the way, Starfish, as your animal. Runs the local grocery store deli. It's always like, oh yeah, the sliced chicken here is pretty good. It's not as good as KFC, though. So I would watch Judge Archer. I probably would as well. Like, I would think that would be really funny. Like, a cat picks up a gavel with its teeth and order in my courtroom. I think Judge for Archer. This is our first judge. Okay. We have a civil servant here. That's it's really funny, actually. Oh, my goodness. All right. Archer is a judge assigned there in the chat. Thank you for the great idea. Yes, thank you, chat, for sending so many good ideas. I do love that for him. Next up, we have two animals, two birds, Bonnie and Clyde. They're in the same picture, so we're going to, I don't know, just with the names, I have some ideas. But notes on Bonnie. Very territorial and a treat snatcher, but cares for Clyde. Oh. Notes on Clyde. So they're both she, her. She's very curious and loves to dance. She's a big conversationalist with her chirps. So Bonnie is yellow, is the one that's very territorial and a treat snatcher, but cares for Clyde. So still, softy inside. We got Clyde, who is the green bird, and she is very curious and loves to dance and very, very talkative. So here we go. Judge of Chimpkins. Judge, jury, executioner for Archer. Oh, with a name like Archer, right? It's like, listen, we do things different here. So here we go. We got Bonnie and Clyde. They're so cute, by the way. I really, really love birds. They're adorable. I simply don't want to bring them into my house because I know my cats would go absolutely feral, and I don't want that to happen. But yeah, we do have Bonnie and Clyde. Bonnie and Clyde. So I don't know if they're going to have the same jobs because they are, they come as a set, or if this is going to be, yeah, yo, what's up, Slade? Yeah, listen, I know you're also a big bird fan. So, not Big Bird. Well, maybe you're Big Bird as well. Big Bird also kind of rules. But, like, you're a huge fan of birds. There we go. Such pretty birds. I know. Look at them. Broadway actress and her agent / PR manager. Wait, I kind of dig that. Oh, my God. Wait. Broadway actress would have to be, I'm assuming. Well, actually, yeah, I don't know which one would give more. Probably Clyde, since Clyde, the green one, dances and is a conversationalist, would be the actress, and then Bonnie, territorial, would protect her client. Treat snatcher would get a little bit of the commission, right? from her actress's jobs, and does actually care for Clyde as well. Yeah, Slade's a big bird fan, exactly. K-pop singers, they could be like a duo group for sure. So, whichever burb is the yappy one is the act. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's like, oh, wait. Yeah, Clyde's actually really good in interviews. And Bonnie just stays out of the way and is like, you do not get to talk to my client right now. Thank you. I could work. Clyde would be a great actress. Bonnie would be a great bouncer if needed. Yeah. Like, excuse me, I'm so sorry. Thank you so much for being fans of Clyde, but we actually are on our way to a very important meeting right now. If I could just have you step back a little bit. You can feel free to take some photos with your iPhone. We'll see you at the premiere of the upcoming movie. Thanks, bye. And I could see Bonnie doing that on behalf of Clyde. Yeah, that kind of rules. yeah, Bonnie gets her percentage, exactly. I kind of like that. But also, again, Starfish, ultimately your choice. Yeah, the talent and the muscle. Yeah, like, muscle slash manager. Because every actor needs, like, a good manager slash agent, for sure. So, I kind of dig that. I kind of dig the idea of them like that. But, again, Starfish, thoughts? Completely up to you on this. If you saw a different thing, obviously I'm not reading out every single job suggested by chat, but you are in chat, so if you saw something you like more, please let us know. But yeah, she's looking out for her. Obviously, I love the actress and manager idea. I love the lore. I love that a lot. That's really, really fun. That's great. All right, we got drama masks, I think. Oh God, what were they called? Performing arts masks. There we go. And then I want to put business person. Wait, no. I want to put, like, do we have, like, a phone icon? There's got to be a phone icon, right? For, like, oh, yeah, here we go. Got, like, a phone icon for Bonnie being the manager, being, like, okay, 1 second. Let me just take this. It's universal again? No, my client will not take any less than what was already agreed upon. Like, I can see that. Thanks for giving my pets jobs. Absolutely, your pets are now employed. Congratulations. Also, a bear is up next here. We have, it looks like multiple pets. 2 dogs. Very excited, so we'll just start with the 1 dog. Rosita Betty, she, her. We already have context written into the chat. Bouncing in excitement right now. I'm so excited. Also, your server tag, by the way, that I see in the Discord. Chat, you'll just have to go and look in the Discord yourself if you like it. But anyway, we're going to start with Rosita Betty, she, her. When I tell you this dog is crazy, pure evil genius in a cute package, has eaten many things she's not supposed to because she's a sneaky bastard and has cost me hundreds to keep alive and healthy, will physically hit you with her paw if you aren't doing something she wants, flings her water bowl at you if it's empty. They told us she wouldn't be a cuddler. They were wrong. The cutest baby ever. Oh my God. I love the lore. That's so cute. So super evil, super bratty baby who also is very affectionate. So I'm very excited. So here is Rosita Betty. I hope that you the names are in order to the pictures as well. Very cute dog, by the way. Yeah, diva, very diva behavior, but still has that, like, desire to be, like, loved on. She once snuck under our couch and ate string lights. No. Oh my God. Yeah, diva with maybe a model with the posing. Yeah, it's a Shiba, of course, right? We have a passenger princess here being taken around, chauffeured everywhere, wherever she'd like to go, obviously. Yeah, not the string lights. God, I can't imagine those coming out great. Yoga influencers, kind of funny. I didn't know until she puked them 3 hours later. Oh my gosh. Or just, like, lifestyle, like, influencer. Like, if she's eating a lot of stuff, she could... she's one of the lifestyle influencers who also sells you, like, too many, like, this magic pill, guys. Let me tell you, my life was in shambles until I started getting this pill and adding it to all of my meals. You'll see here my kale salad, and that would be, like, so funny. I dig that. Yeah, influencer got the need for attention. Yeah, why do you think I'm live right now on the internet when I could be, like, doing something else? A mukbang? Not a mukbanger. No. Oh, no. Just, like, everyone knows that when you order this much food, the best accent piece is a little bit of string light. Once you add it in, you'll really enjoy the texture, and everyone around you will be running towards you, yelling, because they're so excited to try it themselves. Yummy. And then behind the scenes, when she thinks the camera's off, but it gets leaked on TikTok, she's talking to one of her assistants. This water bowl is empty. Just throws it. Absolutely influencer tummy tea tags the Kardashians way too much. Not the tummy tea and tagging the Kardashians. Wait, that's kind of good. Listen, a diuretic would help her a ton considering her food choices. Wait, Bear, does any of this seem to resonate with your diva, with Rosita Betty? Is any of this maybe going, maybe I should start like an Instagram account just for Rosita Betty? Spoiled sugar baby who does influencer challenges, eating lights. She would so be an influencer. Oh my god, I love it. I love it. I love it so much. There's a selfie emote I'm adding on the Discord right now. Second dog then. That was a quick one. That was good. I have become Christmas. Yeah. Isabella Barbie, she, her. God, I love the names, by the way, of your animals. Stage 5 clinger. Her number one form of affection is licks and cuddles. Hates men. Screams at men, strangers, and animals larger than a frog. She wakes me up by kicking me and ferociously grooming herself. I love her more than anything on earth. I love it. No matter how evil our animals are, we just love them so much. So very, very clingy. Very, very kissy. But also, Diva has her priorities straight. Hates men, screams at men, strangers, and other animals. So here we have dog number 2, Isabella Barbie. Fantastic name. Just very diva choices. Very, very much so. So she's more of like a boss queen. So yeah, beautiful colors, by the way. I love any dog that has like this kind of like mix of colors going. Very cute. CEO that has her lawyer team ready. Lawyer on speed dial. Oh my gosh. Community organizer. Oh my gosh. All right. Maybe shows up to like a lot of like protests and stuff, or helps organize them. Today, guys, we have to get together to scream at men. Men, they just continue to be men. We have to set up a protest. We're doing a general strike against men. And our demands are less men. She's afraid and she's not afraid to let you know that. Activist that runs a non-profit. Okay. We get a lot of activists here as well. It's either CEO like boss, or it's like, which I don't know if she's like a little bit skittish sometimes, maybe not. But then maybe the organization stuff. Yeah. Honestly, fair protest. I love the idea of like her just being like, oh, by the way, I have to take care of myself and I'm also kicking you at the same time. That is kind of like CEO behavior of like, Richard, I don't have a footstool. Can you please? Thank you. Thank you so much. Anyway, I have to call the people who work at Panasonic real quick. But also like I could see like community organizer for things. That'd be very fun. Stage 5 clinger does make me kind of think of like, oh, this is my found family and we set up so many things together kind of thing. Unless she's like, the clinging is, our company's more than just a paycheck. We're family. All right. We're going to go on a team retreat. And then gets like way too drunk on mimosas one afternoon. And it's like, I just want to let you know you're more than employees to me. I love you. Like, I feel like she leads some sort of feminist nonprofit. She never leaves us alone. Okay. Any of this resonating at all, by the way, Bear? Any of these potential picks for your baby girl? If not, we can obviously keep spitballing. She follows us to the bathroom. Oh my gosh. Like my cat, Elsa, for real. Sometimes, like I was sharing this last night, I'll go to the bathroom and Elsa nests in my pants. And I'm like, what are you doing? You know? Head of the HOA. Oh my gosh. That's why she yells. She's like, guys, I don't want to scare anybody, but I did see a squirrel in the neighborhood earlier. I know, not all squirrels are bad, but, you know, we know there's a lot of acorn shells around, and that's not great for the lawns, and we really need those to be up to par, up to standard. We don't want to issue fines. Literally, my old boy used to try in hammock and pants as well. Oh my god. Elsa just like, I will go to the bathroom and she'll just I'll suddenly like feel like a tug at my ankles and she's nesting in my pants. And I'm like, what are you doing What are you doing? Oh my god. What are you doing? Why are you here? This is gross. This is weird. I don't watch you go to the bathroom. I try not to. She screams at all the men, but my partner, even ones she's met multiple times. No man is enjoyable but her father. Okay, so a bit of a family girl. Hey, what's up, great lady? Oh my gosh, yes. Have been actually very anxiously waiting for an update. I've only been out of the ER and in a room for about an hour. I'm glad to see Pet Pictures is going well. Listen, Gray Lady, I hope that we can be some good entertainment, some good distraction for whatever you're going through right now. I'm sending you so much healing energy, sending you so much of our support here. Please know you got a great group of people who are here to keep you company if you need it. If you need to just lurk and kick back, please know that we're all thinking of you. We're sending positive thoughts. So please know that whatever's going on, we're thinking of you. Mystic Mojo, I can't remember if I said hi to you, but welcome. If I didn't, but so we have two separate types of people. We have literally the polar opposite of people. We have HOA, head of the HOA lady, who is like very concerned about the length of grass in a front yard and if your garbage bins are out for too long. And then we have person who is an activist advocate who does like grassroots organization. Do either of those feel like Isabella Barbie to you? I feel like I was thinking about this last night. This feels like one of Morgan's streams where she's like, I'm going to do a general reading, and if this resonates with you, claim it. And she puts out like a spread of tarot or whatever. She's be too fearful for either. Okay. Is there anything else that's been suggested in chat that feels like a little bit better? So she's a little, we got to keep in mind that she's like really nervous then. Maybe she's, oh gosh, let me think. She's afraid of everything. Oh. Let me think then. Afraid of everything. I mean, you could have a household of influencers. You might have, okay, so like we could have like Rosita Betty, obviously Diva Queen online, but then we have Isabella Barbie, who is maybe setting up advocacy groups online, doing social media advocacy, getting very like, you know, like organizing things while on social media. It's like sort of, we have like influencers like that, like Matt 14, if y'all follow Matt on social media. He posts like a lot of really cool stuff, talks about advocacy a lot, has a big following as a result. Y'all making my mom cry again. I love you all so much. I have procedures tomorrow morning, so I'll probably lurk. When I get back to the Discord, I'll be able to get more information outside that. Great lady, please take care of yourself. Get some wonderful rest. Good luck with the procedures as well. Truly. Yeah, we're all thinking of you. All thinking of you. So, does that maybe sound more like something Isabella Barbie would be into? It's like, oh, from home advocacy. She never shows up to the protests herself. She's like, hey, a little bit too much for me to personally put myself in the line of fire like that in the state of the world. But please know that I'm thinking of all of you. By the way, we're all gathering on Union Street at 3 p.m. on Saturday. Nonprofit receptionist or helper, maybe a volunteer, maybe. Okay. So, yes, that does resonate. So, our advocacy influencer, would that feel about right? For Isabella Barbie, you have a household of influencers. They don't ever leave home. They're technically unemployed, but they're like getting their bag and doing what they think they need to do with their platforms. Does that kind of work? Yes? Okay, wonderful. Well, we'll just keep up the selfie emoji then for both. I love that. I kind of love the idea of that. They're both very opposite ideas of what an influencer can be these days, but they both technically exist within the same sphere of employment. I love that. That's really cute. Thank you for sharing your pets, by the way. These are really, really wonderful pictures of your dogs. They're so cute. Works because Isabella hates her. Yeah, exactly. Like opposite ends of the spectrum, opposite approaches. God, I love that. That's super fun. God, that's so good. Oh, that's adorable. All right, up next, we have Ephraim. Ephraim, I'm sorry, I have to make an example of you as the first person who have done this that I've come across. You have besmirched the good name of the Pet Jobs channel on the Discord and submitted more than 5 pictures. However, I do see that you've only submitted 1 picture of your cat, Cloudy. So we'll bring that up first. I'm sorry. Listen, Ephraim, you're queer. You can't count. We can't count. That is, honestly, that's queerphobic of me to assume that anyone in the community could count. So yeah, it's that's on me. That's on me. However, because of what I stated before, and as you see sort of the flow of what's going on and trying to get through everything as quickly as we can, I will select which 4 pictures of Nestle I put up on the screen. But we will be starting here with Cloudy, your cat. Very excited to see Cloudy here. Let me read the description you wrote. I appreciate the context ahead of time. Very excited to look at your animals, especially this picture of Cloudy is so cute. She has severe anxiety, but is so affectionate. Loves to be pet and would kill a man with headbutts to be hand-fed chicken-flavored Temptations treats. She sits on... Oh my goodness, Sig loves those too. She sits on the top of the fridge despite having 2 perfectly viable and quite tall cat trees. She's a total sweetheart when she gets used to people, but she does scream at any other cat if they get too close to her when she's receiving human attention. She loves my dogs. Okay, so she enjoys dogs. She enjoys people when she gets to know them. She's very affectionate but very shy. Loves treats. Loves sitting in weird spaces. Like the fridge is apparently more of an adrenaline rush than a tall cat tree is. Will scream at other cats. So has strong boundaries. Okay. Strong boundaries. All right. Listen, Ephraim, you're all good. I just had to point that out to anyone else who's like, oh, wait, I sent like 18 pictures. Shit. Anyway, this is Cloudy. Adorable shot of Cloudy, by the way. This is just really, really cute. I love screaming pets. My soft spot. Sig spends so many hours a day screaming. He'll just walk up like that all the time. Monster Mice, thank you very much for the follow. Anyway, there's your description of Cloudy. Severe anxiety, but very affectionate. Loves chicken-flavored treats. Loves sitting on top of the fridge despite owning cat trees. Kind of a DIYer. Total sweetheart when she's used to people, but does have strong boundaries against other cats. Gets along well with dogs. So here we go. She looks soft and snuggly. I think this is such an adorable shot. I love when cats get these huge eyes like this. And then it's like they got the little curled paws and everything. I don't know if Morgan showed chat the picture of Elsa and Sig cuddling that I texted her during her stream. But like, oh my god, I just love the little positions that animals get themselves into. Lawyer because of being vocal. Ooh, maybe. Like, still gets performance anxiety despite having passed the bar. Honestly, she should be a deep pressure massage therapist because she does not respect my fibromyalgia at all. Just lays on you. You have to be in, like, uncomfortable. Dude, my hips hurt so bad because Sig was laying between my legs last night at, like, this weird vertical angle. Or diagonal angle. And I had to, like, hold my legs so weird. And, like, so uncomfortable. My hips are, like, in so much pain today as a result. And then he climbed on me and was like kneading my stomach. And I was like, bro, I have to, it's like 6 in the morning. I need to sleep, dude. You got to stop doing this right now. Meteorology department, pilot, hobbyist in her free time. Oh, like the person who drives flies the helicopter. Not the actual meteorologists themselves, but is flying the helicopter or whatever. Hobbyist in free time. Yeah, like It's like not Chopper Dave himself, but the person flying around Chopper Dave. They were touching, but yeah, Elsa and Sig were touching butt to butt. You did get to see the picture. That's so cute. Yeah, meteorologist, or maybe a meteorologist. I've known several kind of nervous meteorologists who still like come across like very friendly, and it's almost like endearing when people get that that nervous on camera. So, Mimi loves to wake me up by standing on my neck. Yeah, it's like Sig has stepped on my throat a number of times in my sleep, and I'm like, oh yeah, the chances of your cat killing you are never exactly zero. So. Camp counselor loves the rock climbing wall. Ooh, that's kind of good. I like that. Soft side, you know, loves the other people that she works with because she's like familiar with them and knows them. But also like, yeah, you know, doing some fun physical labor, physical adventures. I kind of like massage therapists though, also, because you don't need to talk to your clients that much. And if she's like, I'm gonna be pretty quiet for the most part, because I'm like nervous, but like, you know, I got my big paws to do a little massage, and then you get a tip sometimes if you're like a massage therapist, which could be in the form of temptation treats. So maybe rock climbs on the weekends, thus the climbing on top of a fridge. Could be something like that. Also, massage therapists have very strong boundaries because obviously creepy clients exist, and like massage therapists have to be like, you are not allowed to do that. Could be, I don't know. And from any of these suggestions that you've read in chat, any of them resonating, anything sounding right. Also, Barrett, get some wonderful rest. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate having you here. I hope that you get some lovely sleep, and we'll see you around whenever you're able to make it. I've joined with fruit, honey, and tea. Oh my god, Jack, that sounds amazing. Welcome. She's here now watching stream, sitting pretty. Adorable. Love that. Yeah, maybe ask her, hey, Cloudy, what do you think your human job would be? Like, anything sticking out from what chat said, Cloudy? I'm going to go to sleep too. Spark, please take care of yourself. Thank you so much for dropping by. Appreciate having you here. I'm so into camp counselor. She is actually my licensed ESA. Okay, I like that. I love the idea, too, of, like, she loves her fellow staff. She has to get used to them, obviously. Has very strong boundaries about, like, how she deals with whoever else is at the camp. But also, you know, when she gets a moment, she's doing, like, the physical activities of climbing and everything. So cute. Love, love, love the idea of that. We'll put a little bit of a... Here we go. Camping reaction there for Cloudy. And then we have Nestle. Actually, Ephraim, I will ask one thing. You sent the 5 pictures for Nestle. Would you prefer, of the 4 I pick, the one that you are in? Should I include that or no? That's the one part of autonomy you get in this. My cat doesn't sleep on faces except for one time for one friend when she stayed the night. Plinko used to, like, suffocate Morgan and me when we were sleeping. Like, he used to just full-on, like, climb onto our mouth. You know what? I don't care either. Here's the thing. I don't give a shit. I'm just going to pull up all 5. It's not that big of a deal. I'm giving people grief because I want to. That's all. Nestle, him. His birthday is October 24th. Oh, my God, that's so soon. 10 days. Gotcha Day, December 19th. So cute. Love that a lot. Additional Nestle context, he still thinks he's a potato puppy, wants to cuddle in my lap, will always greet anyone at the door with his favorite toy first, and his butt for pat second. That's cute. That's adorable. I love that. So, big cuddly baby, loves toys, loves tug-of-war, dog park, barely if ever barks, so little quiet thinker maybe. Thorough enjoyer of whining and complaining. He begs to get in the car and go, but hates car rides. He just likes to be, he likes the concept of being in the car, but doesn't like when the car moves. I get it. His favorite place to go is the vet. Not sarcastic. If I ask him if he wants to go to the doctor, he goes crazy. Really? That is very surprising. He's 115 pounds, turned 7 this year. Wild. Gets excited if you ask him about a bath, but you've never met a man who hates water and moving air more than him. So, likes a lot of concepts, but doesn't like the follow through on the concepts, it sounds like. Kind of an idea guy. All right. We can work with that. Here's Nestle. Very cute. Very, very cute. Oh, I love this That is such a cute photo. Such a cute photo. Also, putting a face to the name for those of you who have never seen Ephraim before. Got some handsome lads on the screen. Oh, so cute. That's so cute. Nestle's the camp goer at the camp. Yeah, 115 pounds is a big baby. Lady J, hello, hi, welcome. Nepo baby. Wait, but well, gosh, not every Nepo baby is a complete spoiled brat or anything like that. I feel like Nestle gives sweet more than brat. Like, I feel like Nestle's like just a sweetheart, quite honestly. So, again, let's hear these ideas. Let's hear the Andy Dwyer vibes. Y'all are gonna do Nestle dirty. He does have to be tucked in with a pillow and blanket to go to bed. Little baby, actually a baby. Oh, little baby. Goes, where's my night light? That's too cute. What the heck? Like I was saying, camp goer at the camp, but that's not a job. So are you saying that Nestle's unemployed? Nestle is still baby. That's just the job. It's like, okay, it's time for summer camp again. Doesn't have a real job. Just is enjoying the fruits of life, having an eternal childhood. Very cute baby. Also so cuddly. Oh my goodness. So cuddly. So adorable. Like, oh my gosh. What a cute sweetie. Like, look at that face. Love that. Nestle's unemployed because Nepo baby. Parents pay for everything. I mean, isn't that all the pets though? So, he is unemployed. He's going to camp. Children's show host? I can kind of see that one, Wheelo. Nestle's the camp counselor that handles all the kids' big emotions. Like the counselor. He should have aged out, but they still let him attend every summer. Oh. The activity planner at the camp. Oh, that, like, there'd be a lot of nap time, I feel like, at this camp. Nestle's a shoe shiner and has a garage band. Just kind of like going from job to job. Just kind of feeling out life, you know, there's no set path. Just kind of big vibes. Big chillin'. Oh, what a cute dog. What an adorable dog, though. I want to just give scritches, give butt pats. Stay-at-home parent who chaperones the kids' field trips. Oh, I think this dog's too much of a baby to give parent vibe personally from the lore. But maybe the kid who is again going to camp, maybe currently between jobs, or maybe camp counselor to keep that inner child alive. I don't know. Tug of war was mentioned. Yeah. But there's many details that were mentioned. Likes to, again, get into the car but not go on car rides. Likes the idea of a bath but doesn't like the water and the air. Very funny. Loves complaining. So actually, you know what's kind of funny is like not following through and also whining a lot. And then just like being cuddly and lounging around is kind of like, yeah, the chill unemployed life. I don't know. Giving Chris Melberger vibes, so maybe a Twitch streamer. Children's e-arners, I think that's too much. That might be a little bit high anxiety for Buddy here. I feel like a slightly calmer job than that. I feel like something that would be less. This is not the eyes of someone who has watched a child suffer. This is the eyes of a child. Roller coaster attendant, so wet rides, no going on himself, he'll puke. Just pulls the lever, just does the head counts. Oh my gosh. Ephraim, anything resonating, anything pushing you in a certain direction, or do you have additional context you'd rather share that might put your big boy into a different profession that's been mentioned by the chat? Please let us know. Definitely something you can kind of steer us in the direction of. Or if you saw something and you're like, no, I freaking love that one, please let us know. Could work at the same camp as Cloudy here. Actually, a fully trained therapy dog too. Oh, cute. Can't walk on a leash for shit. Loves to wear clothes and get dressed. This helps. If he had to stop going to hospitals / assisted living because his wagging tail is a lethal weapon. Oh, he had to stop going because of that. That's too cute. So maybe a counselor or something, or maybe one of those like entertainers that goes to like old people's homes to like put on like a show. Like, oh, that's kind of cute. I have shin bruises from his tail. Dude, I've been hit by dog tails that are just basically like that. Like, you're getting hit by a billy club. It's wild. That's kind of cute. Hospital clown? That's kind of what I was thinking. Like, along the lines of, like, an entertainer who goes to, like, a hospital or, like, an old person's home and, like, vibes with the residents or, like, with the people who are, you know, going through some kind of treatment, but is there not to do the treatment himself, but there to like help distract them a little bit, bring some like good vibes. Send him to the St. Jude. So honestly, if I could, that'd be so cute. Oh my goodness. I got upgraded to your TV. Christian, thank you for letting me know. Gosh. Hey mom, I'm on TV. I have to go to bed. Amber, please get some wonderful rest. Thank you so much for dropping by. I love that. Hospital clown, hospital entertainer, old person's home entertainer type of thing. Like that. We called my lab cousin's tail a torpedo from how deadly a hit from it would be to your shins. Yeah, that shit hurts. Probably get some like microfractions for sure. You get shin splints. Every time you say his name, he starts wagging his tail looking at my phone. That's so cute. Nestle, you're very cute. So are we locking in like kids hospital entertainer, old person home entertainer? Kind of like I don't even know what that job is really called. Let me know if that sounds good, Ephraim. I'll try. Maybe I'll just use the clown emoji. Hospital clown and entertainer, but I love that. That's cute. That's so cute. What an adorable dog. This is seriously, God, look at the eyes. Look at the little like Hospital clown is real job. Awesome. Thank you for letting me know. I didn't know what the formal title of it was. So that's awesome to hear. Yo, what's up, Nettles? Coming in from Lurk to say I hope you all have an amazing week and you're all great and I have to leave for the airport in 5 hours and should be sleeping. Nettles, why are you here? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, is that the secret? People come by to watch my streams because I'm so boring that it puts you to sleep. Oh man. Nettles, you've broken my heart and nothing will be the same ever again. Unbelievable. I hope your trip goes well or whatever, though. Whatever. I'm asleep right now. Nettles, please get some good rest. Thank you so much for dropping by to say hello, though. Really do appreciate you a ton. Thank you, thank you. All right, Sammy Iami is up next. Thank you again to Ephraim for sharing. Nestle and Cloudy, both of them really cute animals. Oh, my goodness. All right, we have Minnow the cat. So we're going to start with Minnow, and then Gwen actually has like a really fun backstory. But Sammy Iami, I don't know if you're here. If you are, feel free to break your silence if you're comfortable doing so. Otherwise, we will figure out Minnow the cat. Minnow, by the way, is old, doesn't act like it. Some information in case I'm not in chat. Oh, you are here? Okay, perfect. I will still read this out, by the way, but this is good because you'll be able to help us decide. So, don't make us call for a strike on you. That wasn't strike worthy. No way. No, that was me simply dressing the elephant in the room. The sleepy elephant in the room. Unreal. Minnow demands attention with her screams and then I love all the animals that just scream. And then purrs like a lawnmower when her demands are met. Will lick the skin off your arm if you let her. Oh, that's so cute. All right, here's Minnow. I love the shot that you included, by the way. Oh my goodness. Look at the blep. So, very attention driven and will 100% reward you if you bring the attention with kisses and big purrs. But will scream until the attention is met. Got it. Thank you so much, by the way, to everybody who is actually here this late. Y'all are awesome. This has been a great stream. I've liked doing these. These are really fun. This is an adorable cat, though. I love this blep. I love this shot. Yeah, very pretty eyes. So, a Twitch streamer. Yeah. Listen, I don't give you positive attention till you're in the stream chat. Unbelievable. I'm going to scream at you. I'm going to whine. I'm going to cry until you give me your attention, chat. Unbelievable. Where's all the tier 3s? What's going on here? I'm doing all this for you. This cat is, gosh, I don't know. Just what a pretty baby. I love I don't know why the bleppin is making me, like, think of something. That said, we have had a couple of influencers assigned to the pets, and that is perfectly acceptable as a job. I'm going to say, in my defense and the animal's defense. There are some animals out there that have many more subscribers than me on, like, YouTube. Or, like, many more followers than me on, like, TikTok. So, you know, being an animal influencer isn't that weird. But I can probably cry 3 tears for you. Cry all 3 for me, please. Please, cry all 3. Yeah, Mins, you made an attempt with the emojis. They are... Yeah. Sammy Iemi, if you want to give us any more context, feel free to. Otherwise, chat, fire away with some ideas besides influencer. So, I'm a Twitch streamer if that's the requirements. You could be. All you gotta do... listen, I don't do anything special. This is not me. This is not strike-worthy mods. Because this is not me beating myself up. I tell everyone this. Anyone who has an internet connection and access to, like, a webcam and a microphone, like, you can do this thing, too. Like, no one needs the best equipment or whatever. If you have something to say, if you have something that you like to share, you can make content. You really can. So, now I'm obligated to stay here longer, not sleep, and it's all streamers' fault. Chat, mods, can we ban Nettles for her own good for, let's say, 12 years? That's good. Bank teller too used to wearing a mask and making funny thinking faces. Yeah, normally masks, but, like, forgot it for the shift and is like, all right, so you're depositing $12 in your account? Okay. This is someone who reclines in a poolside chaise, fanned by a large leaf, hand-fed snacks, and those who work for her when she blush when she thanks or praises them. So a princess. This is just a princess. An esthetician? Okay. As someone who screams for attention will give good things if you do give attention. I'm watching you, Wazowski. Always, yeah, chat, you can't strike me for what I said. Yeah, professional princess. Professional socialite. Is this our first socialite? Would this be maybe something? Listen, Christian, the Resident Evil, especially in VR, that's got, I mean, it's a horror game. It's scary. It's got jump scares, you know? So, Sharpay Evans from High School Musical. That's a person. That's not a job. So, just professional stick up the ass. Professional princess really fits. So, is this, so, are we talking in a modern sense of, like, just a socialite? Or are we talking in, like, actual royalty, like, oh my god, comes from blue blood? Princess but third in line for the throne, so she's just chilling. So gets to be the socialite? Yeah, maybe. Kardashian, but better. Could be. Queen of the drama club. I feel like that almost fits into, like, the idea, right? Yeah, a debutante. Oh my god, a debutante. Actual royalty. So, Sammy, we're locking in Minnow as an actual princess. First blue blood we've had, by the way. Okay. I like it. I think that's actually really cute. I like that a lot. So, let's see here. I'm just going to do a crown. That's perfect. Do a little crown for Minnow. So, second pet. Technically not a pet, but I did want to cover Gwen just because I've been keeping up with Sammy Iemi's thread that's in our Discord about Gwen the Snake. Or not thread on. I'm sorry, that's on the crocodile brain. All the crocodile brains and stuff. This is Gwen the Snake. Though we get updates in chat. There we go. I reversed how I get my information. It's the white around her mouth. Seals the creme de la creme princess vibe. Very true. She's a sweetheart, though. Look at her. Yeah, just because someone's from a royal lineage doesn't necessarily mean that they're a evil person. They simply have the evil blood money within their bank account that was generationally handed down to them. Gwen is, okay, so Gwen technically is not a pet, but he lives in the lab that Sammy I. Emmy works at. And Sammy is the primary caretaker of Gwen. Gwen's very cool. We've seen a lot. By the way, if you don't like snakes, heads up on this one. This is a snake. So, I will be putting a snake up on screen in a moment. Gwen's brain is smoother than silk, and he likes to eat fingers. A good boy. So, there you have it. Little bit of a himbo. By the way, again, if you don't like snakes, I will give you a verbal heads up when the snake is off the screen. But in 3-second countdown, I will put Gwen on the screen here. So, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Gwen's up. Gwen's very cool. I don't know what job a snake that is maybe not super smart, bites things, might have. A professional food taster, maybe, for a celebrity. Professional noodle. But I love the, yeah, a actual, like, baby. Yeah, actually looks like a baby. Very cute. Archaeologist. Ooh, I kind of like that, because when you think about, like, would do a lot of, like, yeah, work on the earth, work on the ground, digging up stuff, getting into the small little spaces, something like that. That's a fast food worker. Could be. I mean, listen, noble profession. You have to deal with the worst of humanity when you work one of those jobs, for sure. So there's a certain resilience you do have to have. That is a benefit of being a little simpler at times. Not saying that fast food workers are simple. Saying simple people who go into fast food typically have a slightly easier time sometimes dealing with nature's worst versions of humanity that are managers and customers. Yeah, the pretty patterns as well. Oh, could be like a fashion model, you know? Also, not saying the fashion models are simple all the time. Like, I'm a big fan of, like, Alex Consani, who's very clearly, she's got very complex, contains multitudes. Using himself as a pillow, I know, so cute. Geologist works too, licks rocks. Oh my god, maybe so smart, maybe a good one. Geologist absolutely works at the Wendy's at the counter only. Just a heads up, if Jack and I seem behind in chat on the TV, we're a little behind on the stream. All good. Yeah, totally understandable. I'm someone who regularly puts my friend streams on the TV and then uses mobile still to chat. And I tend to be like maybe like 30 seconds behind on some conversations. He has a Galaga ship pattern on his back. Oh my god. That's actually, you can kind of see it. That's kind of cool. I dig that. I do love Galaga. That's my favorite, like, old arcade game, by the way. Someone take away the streamer's shovel. They are digging a hole. What? I was very considerate to everyone. Okay? Oh, my goodness. What about male models? He also is a himbo. Okay. So maybe a male model. Maybe a little bit of the himbo vibe, but very pretty, obviously. Very nice looking. Would do very well with the fall line. I could see like a jacket draped off of Gwen's back, you know? So, gym bro? But maybe a fitness instructor or fitness influencer if we got the himbo vibes going, right? Could be something like that. He is kind of giving blue steel. What's that thing you say about chat over-explaining all the time? Xander, listen. Yeah, but I'm allowed to do it because I have the microphone. And you already know that I'm paranoid that everything I say doesn't cover all bases and that but the ADHD makes me very prone to doing that. Which I'm doing right now. Shut up. Chat's like, oh, we get to pick on streamer all night long. We gifted some subs so streamer has to just deal with the abuse. Unreal. Unbelievable. All right. Sammy, any of these resonating at all? Case in point. Okay, that was a setup. I'm doing the gosh dang best I can, okay? A gymnast, you know what? Kind of underrated suggestion because snakes are so flexible. I feel like you would maybe struggle a little bit on like a ring routine. Like the suspended rings might give a little. Pommel horse might be like a little bit weird at times. I don't know. Floor routine probably would kill it though. Property assessor could probably get into a lot of the nooks and crannies, right? I'm feeling either himbo male model or Wendy's employee. What would you see Gwen in the most of those two? No answer is wrong because you are the one who submitted. So, you sassed me first. Okay. So, oh, self-defense. Okay. Wow. All right. Telling you, Wendy's employee is real. Like, wait. You know what? Here's the thing, too. There was a time Morgan and I went to Wendy's, and I ordered a bunch of stuff a la carte because I didn't look at the full menu because I was just like, I'm so hungry. I just want these items. And the Wendy's employee was like, actually, if you combine all of these, I'm going to combine this so that you save like $4 because we actually have like a meal deal going on right now that has all of those items like together. And I was like, oh my God. And you're going to get bigger portions. It's like that one of the nicest like interactions I've ever had. Fired from Wendy's and became a model. It's just like, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta go pursue my dream. Oh, let's go. I love that. Okay. No, I dig that. Okay, we're gonna do a French fry emoji. And then we're gonna do, do we have, oh God, what's like a good male model? Oh, I'm just gonna have a dude walking. Just gonna be a guy walking. He uses his tail to fling the fall line jacket over his back and then slithers down the runway. Yeah, I gotta make the scally dreams come true. Scouted at the Wendy's but didn't make the cut for idol, pivoted to casual fashion. Yeah, you see him in like a catalog. You don't necessarily see him high fashion. You see him, but you're like, oh my God, he's still getting a lot of work. Like, wow, I opened, this. I opened the catalog for Bonton, and then there's Gwen. Oh my gosh. Walking, but Gwen has no legs, ableist stream. All right, guys, this was a great stream. This was wonderful. Yeah, I'm at my limit. This was great. See ya. All right, that works good. I like that one. That was really good. All right, Banana Moon Puppy is up next. Let me get Emmy up on the screen here momentarily. Again, people who do not like snakes, I will give you the go-ahead when it's safe to look again. But Emmy, she, her, supposedly a Shih Tzu, also goes by Emmy Wu and is around 19 years old. Oh, still a baby. She does not act her age because she parkours around the house and on the walls. She's hard of hearing, but I still talk to her and leave the TV on for her. That's cute. That's adorable. I love that. All right. We have no snake on the screen anymore. Anyone who is listening for the verbal cue, the acoustic cue. Guys, now instead, we have Emmy Wu. Thank you. I'm a poet. I don't know it. Pretty smooth. This is Emmy. So cute. I love this with the little pride flag. Little baby. So does this mean that she wants to eat gay people, or that she's just holding the wrong part of the flag to wave it in pride? It's one or the other. So she's very energetic, hard of hearing. Banana Moon Puppy, I don't know if you're here, but if you are, thank you for submitting. Oh my God, that's an adorable photo. Oh, the same kind of ducks that Spencer eats, by the way. That's really cute. Yeah, she's an ally. Served her time and now gets to relax. Could be our first retiree. I love that. This is so good, by the way. That's so cute. She can eat me if she wants to. She ripped the flag from her lamb. Oh my gosh. Speciest taking it. It says, this doesn't... A gay lamb? What will they think of next? God. Meteorologist. Can't hear Christy in the studio because the wind speed is the excuse for the hard hearing. She hates men and is very food motivated. Oh my goodness. Kindergarten teacher energy? Oh yeah, I mean, like, that kind of fits. Definitely kind of fits if she's like a little bit up there in the years, but still has the energy to deal with those youngsters. Still wants to really teach, still wants to keep working. Oh, I love that. Destroys all her toys. Okay. Much to think about with that one. Bet she's a travel agent, booking great deals on your flights and arranging the itinerary. Ooh, that kind of works too. I get that, especially with like the sort of like middle-aged vibe going on. Weather news anchor who's very dedicated to warning people about the dangers of bad weather. Yeah, and Craig, you'll see out here, I'm in the storm right now. We have 400-mile-an-hour winds, and I am currently blowing around on top of a roof. But it's okay, I parkour a lot, so I'll be okay. Back to you, Craig, in the studio. Yeah, nothing beats the Jet 2 holiday that she can give you. Maybe. Yeah, I could see travel agent. I could see meteorologist. I could see a kindergarten teacher here. I like a lot of these. They're good. Can't get over the jacket, so my vote is meteorologist, but specifically that one Norwegian one gets hit by the fish. Gosh, know exactly what you're talking about. That coat gave me hazmat vibes, so radioactive medicine. It does kind of give hazmat a little bit. I can see it. Travel agent or brand consultant for sensitivity consulting? Okay. I could see that. Yeah, hey, okay, we have to actually talk about your DEI and your inclusive efforts have started to wane a little bit here. So, can anyone tell me in this room what this flag is? She helps with 2319s. Farmer of radioactive Walmart shrimp. Oh no. Oh my gosh. I really love this photo too. This is also so good though. Like looking out there, taking a big deep breath, enjoying nature there for a second. Anything resonating at all, Banana Moon Puppy? Do you have any inklings of a job based on what chat has said so far? Or would you rather adjust the narrative a little bit and push us in a specific direction, perhaps? Please let us know. Weather anchor or meteorologist who parkours while talking about the weather. has like a really good firm stance. Wraps one of her like paws around like a stop sign post. Was like, yeah, again, Craig, you'll see here the weather. I'm having a little bit of trouble hearing you right now. But again, my parkour days have prepared me to be able to withstand this weather and report the way that I'm supposed to. Right now, we have a little bit of a nor'easterner, and it's really, really blowing in here. And oh my goodness, you don't want to be out and about. Roads are closed currently, except for essential services. I hope that everyone who's home is staying warm and safe. Back to you in the studio, Craig, and then fish hits her in the head. I love that. Developed a new discipline of media parkour. Exactly. Oh my gosh. Love that so much. Oh my goodness. All right, we're going to have the wind as an icon there. Yeah, wow, she's famous. Locally, anytime she goes to a restaurant, they're like, oh my god, is that Emmy Wu, the weather girl? Oh my god, I love your reporting so much. By the way, please take any seat here. We'll get you some food. It's on the house. You're a local celeb. Like that kind of thing. She gets to go to like some ribbon cutting ceremonies for like local businesses. Yeah, small town hero. Gives back to the community. Actually has like donated to like an organization that's provided new basketballs for the high school team or something. I love that. Emmy Wu, very, very cute pup. This picture takes me out. Like honestly, all of these are so good. Thank you again. Thank you, Banana Moon Puppy. Yeah. Oh my god, it's the Emmy Wu. Yeah, it's like the type of thing where like you visit like your parents and your mom is just like, yeah, we were out at the grocery store and you have no idea who we saw shopping for bananas. It was Emmy Wu from Channel 4. Oh my gosh, she looks so cool in person. All right, up next we have all right, Sky or Minty the Human, who this is not Mellow. And this is not Minty B as far as I know, unless you are here and you would like to tell me otherwise. But if you are here, welcome. If not, then we are simply going to show off your babies, and we are going to decide their fates in this capitalistic hellscape. Everyone say goodbye to Emmy Woo. Little cutie. Sky, if you're not here, we have your cat Rambo, a.k.a. Yambos, who so cute, and dog Cookies / Galatita. But first we're going to start with Rambo, and he looks like such a cute little baby. Very excited to look at Rambo. Again, if you're in the chat, feel free to give us a little bit of context. Otherwise, we're just going to go based on vibes from these two pictures for Rambo. He looks like a sleepy little guy. If you're not confident or comfortable chatting, you can always go back and edit your message in the Discord to include more context, but obviously not necessary. Yeah, literally making the :3 face. Like, this is adorable. In both shots, by the way. This could just be a zoom in of that, if not for the obvious difference in circumstances going on. That's a cute little baby right there. This is one where I'd be like sleep study doctor or something like that. Sleep study specialist. This would probably fit. Very familiar with his job, by the way. Professional, blah. A CDC virologist or epidemiologist, preventing and intervening on the spread of infectious diseases. Even vacations are spent educating about and vaccinating against tuberculosis. Trust me, I know a CDC employee who only napped in her free time. Honestly, the well thought out backstory, it does kind of like, I'm willing to like lean into that. One of those costume actors at Disney. Oh my God. Also people who are chronically nappers. I've known several of them. Ms. Rachel. Oh, Mr. Like a kid, educational children's show host. I could kind of see that. Napping between takes, maybe in the green room. Because of the cute little mouth, could be. That's kind of adorable as well. I dig that. I really like all of those suggestions there. Any other suggestions for little Rambo? Bleh. Yeah, very calm, very soothing kind of energy off of this cat. Any napping pet pictures, God, they just like, they make my heart go. Like, it's just so cute. It's so adorable. These animals want to be near us. Oh, Sesame Street recurring guest. I love that. That kind of fits like the children's entertainment vibe. I like that. Professional cuddler. I mean, obviously that's what this cat does in real life, but as a human job, maybe actually, although there are professional cuddlers, it's wild. Rochester for a little while had a business where you could rent out a time space to have like human touch. It was like consensual human touch business where you'd like rent a room and someone would come in and like you'd sign forms and you'd get like cuddled. So yeah, one of the guys you paid a nap with. Yeah. Rochester had one for a while. I think it's gone now, but it was a business that was in the city for a bit. So Rambo would do numbers in Tokyo. I could see it. Honestly, so maybe professional cuddler. Rent a friend for people who don't want to go places on their own. Could be. Yeah, I mean, very clingy looking cat, which is not a negative thing at all. Very adorable animal. I like that. I kind of like that. You're just professional cuddler, snoozer type. I kind of dig that. He does Sesame Street and Rent a Friend, both part-time. Could be. It's like everyone's like, oh, that's our famous friend Rambo, but also, like, yeah, the day-to-day bills are covered by the day job, right? Yeah, the sleepy little, like, so cute, right? Okay, I'm gonna do, yeah, professional, like, cuddler napper. That's too cute. Oh, Mika's got a cuddle emote. Mika cuddle. I'm gonna put that in there. Just a little cute one. Then second baby we have is Cookies, the dog, she, her. So again, we're just going on vibes. So we got another nappy photo. This one less napping, more playful. Very cute. And then another napping photo. Oh my goodness. Don't get a great shot of Cookie's face in either of these, but she does look like a cute little dog. You can kind of get a like scope of like this is kind of a small doggy. Crazy eyes in this picture, but clearly wants to have human interaction and cuddles. Like you got that here as well, laying on someone. So yeah, it looks very Boston Terrier. Yeah, for sure. Also likes playing. So likes sleeping, cuddling, playing, being a silly little lap animal. Cliche for the type of dog, but professional baseball catcher. Sammy, please get some wonderful rest. Thank you so much for dropping by. Really appreciate put a picture of Gwen in stream content that shows Galaga's chip pattern that I mentioned. Nice. Thank you. Get some wonderful rest. Scare Extra and Nuts Berry Farm. Some of the scare actors I know are some of the like sweetest and funniest people. I could kind of see it. Race car driver. We haven't had any of those yet. Could be. Has a custom race car because obviously she's like kind of tiny. Yeah, so adorable, right? So cute. So adorable. Oh gosh. I don't know. All those are really kind of good. I could see it. I was thinking about it. It's like we had very few athletic jobs. Like, does she play like women's softball or something like that as a catcher? That'd be kind of cool. Could be someone who's a scare actor. Could be someone who, who just, oh my gosh. I don't know. Any number of things. It gets a little bit harder, but a lot more creative when like the person who submitted is not here to sort of vouch. I do kind of like the idea of a dog driving a really small car and having trouble reaching the pedals, though. I'm liking race car driver. She's giving seasonal employee to me. Okay. Maybe when it's the off season of racing, she goes in and is a scare actor at Knott's Berry Farm. And people are like, wait, aren't you Cookie? Aren't you the one that, Cookie's the one that drives the cars? In like the local Los Angeles Grand Prix or whatever? Like that could be. As far as the seasonal employment kind of though, I see the video. I kind of see it. Yeah, filled out schedule. She runs the bumper cars at the state fair. Wait, that? I think that's a marriage of a lot of the like vibes that a lot of the jobs that are suggested are giving. We got car driver, but also like seasonal sort of like fair festival kind of vibes going. Manages the bumper cars. Oh my god. Oh, I love that. I actually love that a lot. I think I might lock that one in here for Cookies. I could see that. Also, the idea of animals in tiny bumper cars. Oh my god, dude, that's so cute. Also, still having trouble reaching the pedals, right? Oh, of course, there's no like bumper car emoji. It's got to be like a. Oh, here we go. We got like a circus tent kind of vibe. That works for like a fair. That works for like a thing. All right, there we go. We got Rambo and Cookies taken care of. Next up, we have Cat Loving Nerd, who submitted the maximum 5 photos of 5 cats. So we will go through each of these one at a time. Cat Loving Nerd, I don't know if you happen to be here. If not, again, we will simply go based on vibes of what was submitted. And hopefully get through all 5 of these fairly quickly here. We have so many more. Gosh, I did not expect this many submissions from chat. This is actually wild. We're not even halfway through yet, chat. Isn't that crazy? Got not even halfway. We're getting up there, though. We are getting closer and closer. So, yeah, we got to give 5 jobs. So, number 1 is a cat named Severus. We'll put Severus up here. So, Severus, very cute animal. Again, Cat Loving Nerd, if you happen to be here, feel free to drop a little bit of lore or a little bit of some context. Otherwise, chat, it is your job. What does this little loaf look like he would do? I'm curious. I like the, like, patterning on the face. That's really cute. Yeah, a little chompy baby. A ghost hunter. Oh my gosh. We had a couple people suggest ghost hunter last stream for some of the animals. I think one of them ended up as a ghost hunter. But also, with that kind of 1,000-yard stare there, I can see the vision. Pastry chef. Okay, already in a loaf shape. So is making pastries, is baking a little bit. Here's a bank teller for real. We're just really trying to get our animals into like the industry of bank telling. A lump of dough. This is a very good loaf. The form is excellent. I'd give it a solid 8.5 out of 10 as far as cat loafs go. So some kind of chef. I get those vibes a bit. Chemistry teacher. I could see it. I could see it in there a little bit. Like maybe a little bit quiet, but like just really educational. A plumber. Okay. You know what? I also see the vision. I don't know. This is a very expressive cat face. Works at the cafe of a haunted hotel. He's giving plumber. His name makes me think Snape, so potions equals chem teacher. Fuck Harry Potter and fuck J.K. Rowling, but also I'm assuming that was the inspiration for the name, which, again, that's not the cat's fault. That's not cat-loving nerd's fault either. Adorable, adorable animal. I can see, yeah, chemistry teacher coming out of that as, like, the logical train of progression there. There's a bread guy. Someone who comes into your house and you both just stare at each other awkwardly before he goes, okay, well, I'm going to go fix the toilet now. You just go, oh, hey, Joe, you're the plumber I called earlier, right? Makes bread hats. Could work at like yeah, we're going to say his name before the bullshit for sure. Yeah, absolutely. If he's a shy baker, who made the sourdough? It's amazing. Thank you. Jack, I can see the vision. Looks like a shy little guy, honestly. Looks like very concerned about something. I've seen a lot of people say baker. Are we feeling baker on this one? I do kind of like the idea of chemistry teacher as well, though. But baker, I mean, the loaf, the form, you are what you eat, right? Kind of up there. I can't see the paws, but I know these are heckin' chonkin' paws that are good at kneading dough. Could be a baker. Could see that. We feeling it? Baking is a form of chemistry, not incorrect at all, actually. Yeah. Baking is chemistry. He's in the back working the ovens because people make him nervous. Oh my gosh. Home ec teacher, also up there. A food chemist. Oh my gosh, chat. All right, here's what we're going to do. I'm going to put up a bread. I'm going to also put up like a flask so that we who are here know that those were both for Severus. I like that. Next cat up is Mercury. We're going to move on to the next one. Baking bad instead of breaking bad. Oh my god. CJ, enjoy your lurk. We got, this is a funny picture. Mercury. Those of you who wanted to submit a lot of your animals had to pick like a really good photo. Mercury is he, him. This is this is either a stink face or a shocked face. I don't know what's happening here. Maybe this is an actor because he's looking pretty, he smelled something bad or he's in the middle of like a scene. Maybe Mercury is doing a lot with that face there. That's all I gotta say. So, yeah, a wise guy, huh? A waiter? That is an actor. That's a plumber? Like, oh my god, what did you do? Why did you wait so long? All these pipes are in disarray. A wine taster. Oh, he tastes it. Yeah, he's like, listen, I don't really like Shiraz. Absolutely a waiter at the Steak and Shake. I was going to say, oh, yeah, Tuxedo Cat. Right, yeah, waiter. But at the Steak and Shake. B-movie actor. Yeah, I could kind of see that. Character actor specifically, yeah. Like a Bela Lugosi, Bill Skarsgård type. A cheese taster does not like the really, really flavorful blues. Really is like, oh, little bit too much mold in this, actually. Little bit too much mold. I could see any of those. This is all actually very good. Local theater guy with a very high opinion of himself. getting directors' critiques right now and not being able to take constructive criticism. I put up a post the other day on socials that I was like, one thing about me is, like, a very important characteristic of me is I am a theater kid who hates other theater kids, because I've encountered in voice acting specifically so many who are like, I'm going to go to this acting class. And normally when you go to an acting class, it's like, I'm ready to learn and I'm ready to, like, take some constructive criticism and make my craft better. And there's so many who go in and just think they're hot shit and then get some feedback and then are like, okay, and just don't want to hear it. And it's always so bizarre to see that. So, slapstick stand-up comedian, yeah, just accidentally hit himself in the face with, like, one of the props, but is playing it up, like, big time. Actor in the 80s horror TV shows like The Twilight Zone. Oh, it pains me that people think that The Twilight Zone is only from the 80s. Overly dramatic department store pianist. Yeah, that's why we can't see the pause. They're actually playing. Again, we're going to go back to The Entertainer. Every cat only knows The Entertainer. I'm sorry. You should be. You should be. Also, Rod Sterling was from Rochester. They go in to show up. Yeah, it's really weird, and it's really funny because they get mad that they go into the acting class to show off, and everyone's like, yeah, mid. You could do these things to not be mid, though. And they go, okay. I watch a lot of anime, so I think I know what I'm doing. And that's always, like, the attitude, and I'm always like, you wasted $300 for this. Why? Yeah, I'm probably not going to see you in anything. Isn't the OG Twilight Zone from, like, the 50s? It's very old. It's, like, 50s, 60s-ish era, I think. It is, really cool. Morgan and I actually regularly watch it on, like, any of the, like, internet, streaming channels that have, like, the, like, old school, like, cable style channels. Like, we watch those a lot. Need to watch the newer Twilight Zone? I do too. I still haven't watched it. I've heard it's very good. But the old black and white stuff is, it's fantastic. It holds up. It's still so relevant. It's such a good social commentary on so many different things, on, like, bigotry, on so many, like, systemic issues in the world. And it holds up very well. Very progressive for the time, for sure. So, yeah, Liz, you know what I'm talking about. I just remember the episodes I've seen were black and white. Yep. The OG stuff was awesome. Very good. Yeah, Mello, we have not gone to your pets. No, we have been held up here waiting for... Okay, chat, what are we going with here for Mercury? He, him. We got thrown off a little bit. Bad actor? It's kind of mean, but, like, an aspiring actor, perhaps. One who's done local community theater, but, like, it does not take direction or criticism well enough yet to like, suffer ego death and get into the big leagues the way that you're required to, pretty much. Definitely actor / waiter. Oh, my God. Yeah, honestly, Liz, there's so many that they, like, basically just break the fourth wall. There's some they just, like, look into the camera. And they're like, this isn't the Twilight Zone. This is real bigotry. It'll destroy us and our entire society if we don't stop it yesterday. Absolutely. It's a fucking great show. So good. All right, we got an actor. We got another actor of many actors, many such cases. There's many such cases here. So, performing arts mask for Mercury. All right, we have Stripes is he, him next. Remember, we got 3 more for Cat Loving Nerd. We got to get through a bunch of these. Next stream will most likely not be this, just so I can mix things up on stream. We'll probably do, like, regular media review or something Tuesday. Maybe finishing this stuff over the weekend will be the plan, because I want to get back to games as well. But we'll see. So, yeah. There's our bank teller. We really want to force these animals to work for the bank. There's a lot of episodes that make allusions, but one specifically where Rod directly breaks the fourth. Yep. Rod, again, legend. I'm pretty sure he's buried here in Rochester. I can't remember. He's at the very least, he's from here, which is really cool. He's someone that we're very proud of. But yeah, definitely a bank teller. We have one, and Mins was the one who said bank teller for the last one, now saying telehealth care specialist. Well, the rest of chat's like, this is a bank teller for sure. I've never seen a more bank teller. This is a really pretty cat, by the way. I love the eyes. Very, very pretty cat. Stripes, he is very charismatic, I'll say. Almost has like a Siggy kind of face, but has that like bank teller stare. I would say that for sure. So, yeah. Ace of Snakes, thank you for the quote. I ain't reading all that, but yeah, Rod was the man. Definitely take a break. I'll show up each time for pet jobs. Cool. Maybe, yeah, again, maybe we make it like a regular thing. I really like Banana Moon Puppy's suggestion earlier. I'll probably forget it, but of like maybe assigning a Pokemon that goes with each person's pet. Like if your pet was a Pokemon. Because I'd submit Elsa. Elsa's Snom, Sig is Snorlax. You all know that already. That would be kind of fun to do as well as a follow-up to this at some point. But we'll see. Jace, welcome to the stream. Hello, hi. We are looking at pets. This is Stripes. This cat's the bank manager. Ooh, yeah, you know what? Let's break form a little bit. Because that was maybe the quickest one that chat has tried to clock as bank teller. Like, really, like, bank manager instead of, like, yes, hi there, I'm John, I'm the manager of this branch. I heard that you were having some issues with one of our front-end tellers, and I would love to just make sure that you get the service that you think you deserve today. I apologize if anything feels like it was inconvenient or held you up. I could feel that. Stripes looks exactly like my old cat, Stripes. He's precious. Definitely bank manager vibes. Love that. That's so good. Very commanding. Definitely the manager. All right. We got our first bank manager then. It's so funny. All right. I got a little picture of a bank for Stripes in there. Next up, chat, we have Shadow. Who is she, her? This is still Cat Loving Nerds Animals. Double checking there's nothing that doxes. It does not look like it. That's a nice living room kitchen combo there. That's a lot of cabinets. Damn. A lot of built-ins. We have, again, Shadow. She, her. Looks like a little baby. Little scraggle baby. So, what are we feeling? On Shadow, the little baby. Looks like a cuddler. Looks a little bit like shy or sad, but could just be like this extra sort of brow going on here. Not 100% sure. A model. I like a little, yeah. Like one of those models that has kind of like the downturned doughy eyes, but like just walks so fierce on the runway. I could see it. That might be a good one for Shadow. An intern? Intern for what, though? Intern itself? So many industries, right? Poor overworked DHS employee doing her best. Oh, I could see it. Like so kind of tired out after the shift. Oh, gosh. Hot Topic employee from when it was emo and goth. Kind of dig that. Just professional. It's just intern. Has worked in 18 different industries, but has never gotten paid for any of them. Has a huge resume, but no one actually wants to hire her just based off the intern experience. God. Model with the pout. Yeah. Morgan and I are in the middle of a rewatch of like America's Next Top Model, mainly because Tyra Banks is not well, and it is actually really great to see someone that mentally unwell who is that successful because she just goes for it. Because as someone who's also not well, I just got to start going for shit that I want to do, and it's inspiring in some ways. And also then I feel bad that the models have to talk to her at all. But I've been learning a lot about like model photography and what like features are looked for in the modeling world and stuff. This is a secretary. Oh my god, seconding 2000s Hot Topic employee. Oh my goodness, I could see it. I can see retail. It kind of has the retail worker vibe in general. Also, of like the looks kind of tired. Is seeking out some kind of like comfort after maybe a rough retail. Like especially at the mall where people just act like weirdos. Oh my gosh. She does have that good smile. She does have the smize going too, though. Yeah, thank you for knowing what the smize is. By the way, I'm going to make a TikTok about this, but has anyone else's For You page been plagued by Tyra Banks selling hot ice cream? She's like, my ice cream brand. I didn't even know she had an ice cream brand, but she has an ice cream brand in Australia, of all places, because I guess like her mom's dream was to have like an ice cream shop. And so she opened one in Australia, and she regularly is just posing with like these dishes of ice cream and being like, no one had the gall to do it until me. Hot ice cream. I made my favorite flavor of ice cream into hot ice cream. Try it. It's not a milkshake. It's not ice cream. It's hot ice cream. And and everyone's just like, everyone from Australia is putting up like TikToks and being like, so we're being terrorized by Tyra Banks right now and her hot ice cream. Morgan's getting them all the time on her For You page, and we've seen like 1 million reaction videos to them, but I'm probably going to make a video about it because what the fuck is she doing, dude? So, Eliza, hello, hi. Yeah, brand new sentence dropped, right? Yeah, retail worker for... Okay, we're going to give retail worker seems to be shouted out the most here in chat. So... Could I submit another cat since it isn't flooding with all of them? We got to give everyone else a turn. So unfortunately, I got to deny it just due to the fact that like we're already getting slowed down by people who sent like 5 pets. So I apologize. We're not taking late entries, but we're gonna give Shadow Shadow at the very least. She is gonna be a retail worker. We're gonna give her a retail job. So I'm gonna do cash register. There's no cash register emoji. Are you kidding me? No cat register emoji. There's got to be one. I'm scrolling. I'm finding one. I'm finding a good one. We're doing this. This is retail for sure. Every time I learn something about her, I'm yeah, about Tyra. She is just... Here's the thing. She is someone who has been a supermodel since she was like a teenager. And so obviously, societally, she is not great at feeling out the vibe of anything. She loves only talking about herself. But she has tried to act. She's tried to make music. She's tried to push hot ice cream onto people. She's tried a lot of things, and granted, she has the privilege to do that. But also, she's like swung at 50 baseballs and hit like one really big home run, and then the rest she's kind of she's she's pretty interesting person. But she's a good reminder of like sometimes you just gotta fucking go for it, dude. You just gotta go for it. You just gotta do it, right? Oh, wait, I know what I could... There's gotta be one. There's gotta be one. No? Oh my god, I'm so sad. I'm gonna do a credit card, because credit card, people are using their credit cards, buying all their Hot Topic shit. There we go. There's no, like, emo one, which is a bummer. Oh, shopping cart's better, actually. Yeah, you're right. We're taking away... No, we're clearing this. I'm removing your reactions. I don't give a poop. Removing your reactions. Ha! I have the power on the Discord to do that. Okay, shopping cart. That's actually... No, shopping bags. I didn't even know they had those. Boom. Easy. There we go. Got him. Got it. All right. Last pet from Cat Loving Nerd. We have a cat named Jack. He, him. Photo says he fell asleep in this position, which is adorable. All right. Work to the bone, falling asleep after the shift, or do we finally have our sleep study specialist? Is this the one? I don't know. Is this the one? Retired grandpa? I don't know how old this cat is. No idea if this is grandpa status. This is a rent-a-friend? Well, I think we already did the rent-a-friend, though. We already had a rent-a-friend last time. We got some better ideas than regurgitating the same. He's an ER nurse, able to sleep at the drop of a hat when sitting... Oh, my God. You might be so right. One of Morgan's best friends works in, like, the ICU for, like, newborn infants. And she only works, like, a few days a week. But she works just these insane, like, 16-hour shifts. And Morgan's like, oh, my God, the nights that, like, she tells us about, like, the sleep she gets, kind of thing. Works at a furniture store or antique store. Oh, kind of cute. Sleep study specialist or an anesthesiologist. Accidentally whiffed some of the anesthesia. Professional bodega cat? Can't be a cat job. Has to be a, could be a professional bodega worker. Gotta be a human job. We're pushing them into capitalism. Sorry, they're paying taxes now. Your pets have to do that now. Is a mom of 6. Single mom who works 2 jobs. Okay. All right. I get a stylist critiquing you as you leave in the morning. Through the sleep. Still watching. Still gets the vibe of what you're doing. Volunteer who goes and reads books to old people. Bodega cashier who tries to get away with sleeping in a back corner where the cams can't see. Or owns the bodega so they don't give a shit. That's always my favorite. I love going to like bodegas in New York City. And you just like walk into them and there will just be like, I don't know, like a 28-year-old dude behind like the counter just fucking scrolling on his phone. And he like looks up. He's like, does not give a shit about customer service. I'm like, God, I love New York City. Love that. I love that everybody's like just on par for the courses. No one gives a shit. It's the best. So we have like ER nurse. We have mom who works a lot of jobs. Well, it's not he's not a mom. He'd be single dad. Jack would be a single dad. We got stylist. We got sleep study specialist. Any of these feelings super strong? I kind of like the idea of ER nurse who just falls asleep in any weird position. Just having known a large number of those. Could be a mom if you want. True. This is 2025. Big year of 2025. Can be whatever you can. Man, can't be mothers these days? What the hell has this world come to? Unbelievable. Yeah, nurse vibes, to be honest. Okay, ER nurse. Here we go. That's fine by me. That's fine by me. There he is. Labeled as such on the Discord. Wonderful. Next up, we have the singing tree. That's what a tree singing sounds like in my brain. Singing tree has submitted Chloe, she, her, 17 years of age. Oh my gosh. So same age as Siggy boy, almost. Well, yeah, Siggy's 16. But ready to come out of retirement. Is she a career gal? Who knows? I think this encompasses her whole personality. So this one we'll get to tell through a slew of pictures, unless Singing Tree happens to be here, in which case please feel free to speak up if you're comfortable doing so. But this is Chloe, and 17... I love this picture, by the way. That's good. That's too funny. The meme... Oh my god, holding... This is too cute, dudes. Standing up on the hind legs, holding your hand. We're gonna get through this together. Grumpy AF. Sleepy AF. So cute, actually. What an adorable cat. Really, really beautiful patterning, too. Bookshop owner. Okay, I see it. I see the vision. Yeah, baby Goral, for real. Yeah, I love that. Yeah, this is like the Gerbeagly emote. Grumpy AF is just catitude. Yeah. Oh, calitude. Yeah, calicos. But then look at this. A sweet moment. Oh. That's so cute. That's adorable. Is it grumpy because someone came in and they were like, yeah, where are all of your Ellie Hazelwood books? And she's like, the new one hasn't come out yet. And they're like, okay, but where do you keep them? She's like, we don't have it. It's not in stock yet. It's still on pre-order. That woman owns one of the tiny mom and pop shops that has exorbitant prices. A small southern town. She's selling Temu charms for 500% markup. I love that some people are like, yeah, that's a scam artist. Yeah, Calitude's right. Mimi makes that face at me daily. That's so funny. Retired metaphysical shop owner. I can see it. This is really funny, the attitude in that, though. Getting assassin spy master of disguise. Has worked in the field a long time at 17. She's done killing, though. Makes sticker collections on Etsy as a side hustle. Could be a job. Oh, is this on top of one of the other jobs that was mentioned, or is that the side hustle's the full hustle? That's where the bag comes from. We're almost halfway through, by the way. Heck yeah. Librarian you know was a spy. Well, wait, you know what? Singing Tree said she's ready to come out of retirement. Maybe it's a John Wick situation. She runs a bookstore now, but she used to be a spy. But something happens that gets her out of retirement. And she's like, I need to tell you this, but I'm thinking I'm back. You know? Grumpface is very overworked manager who's tired of your book bullshit, yeah. The stickers would be the side hustle, not the full job. Her memoir is I'm surrounded by idiots and they're all in the CIA. Oh my god. That's funny. Have you seen Gunpowder Milkshake? I have not. I'm uncultured. I apologize. I am in the middle of watching as many Criterion Collection movies as I can, though, which has been really nice to do. The digital restoration of a lot of like old film sound design and picture quality wise, really cool. It's really awesome when they, especially like they have like I'm watching a movie from 1956 right now that the orchestral score was degraded heavily in the film, and the Criterion Collection restored a lot of the orchestral score. It was so cool. It's so awesome. I love it. Anyway, so what? Okay, so I think that we're kind of leaning towards spy / assassin for this cat. But there's cover. So that's like maybe she's coming out of retirement to like, I thought I was out, but I'm back in it. Like with this face. Bookstore owner who's a retired spy. I kind of dig that. Thought that she could enjoy, like, yeah. Thought she could enjoy a regular life as a regular person. Had a life of naps. Had a life of rest. Had so many years of building this normalcy using funny TikTok filters. Getting some sleep in finally. But then they called her back. She's not happy. Sakamoto days with a bookstore owner. That kind of the vibe I was thinking about. God. I didn't realize until semi-recently that the character, or the voice actor who plays Lynn is May from Turning Red, which I thought was really fun. She thought she was out, but now she's back. Yeah, that's a movie tagline. All right, so we're going to do a book. Definitely do a stack of books. And then we're going to do, a spy. There we go. There we have it. Chloe has been assigned her dual life job. Mystic Mojo, please get some wonderful rest. Thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you. No guarantee we get to yours tonight. But thank you for hanging out for as long as you did either way. Please get some wonderful rest. I think, honestly, like, we've been getting through these a little bit faster than last time. But yeah, I didn't realize this was going to be a multi-day event. But y'all waited for so long, quite honestly, that I think that I owe that to you. This was a big incentive. I can't remember how many, like, subs or tips this was for. But it was, like, for, like, 500 subs or something very big. So I appreciate all your support, everybody. Yo, what's up, Loga? Just sat down with a cup of iced pumpkin spice coffee, pumpkin spice donut, to make it a little healthier, of course. Little cup of Greek yogurt. It may almost be 1 a.m., but here we are. Hope y'all are doing all right tonight. That sounds like a lovely snack, honestly. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you for dropping by to say hello. I appreciate everyone who's stopping by. Even though I had such a late start, it is so wonderful to have so many wonderful, wonderful regulars here hanging out, hopefully enjoying their time. It's late, but it's good to have you here. All right, next up, we have a bunny. We have a bunny and we have a puppy. So this is going to be from Mello. Mello, I don't know if you're still here in the chat, but if you are, now's the time to help us figure this out. I'm going to read your whole description that you wrote. The puppy is named V. She's about 9 months old. The fully gray bunny is named Odie. He's a bit over a year old, and he was born December 26, 2023. So there's 3 animals. The other bunny's name is Idun. She was born November 24, 2023. They're in fact a married couple. So the 2 rabbits together. Okay, so we're going to do V, the puppy, first. So let's do V, the puppy, first. Oh, very cute, by the way. So V is a 9-month-old puppy. Do you have any description of how V is? Here's V. Very cute. Very cute. German Shepherd kind of vibe here, I'm assuming. Very, very cute. If you want to give us context, feel free to. If you don't, and we just go on the vibes of the picture, please let us know. Very pretty dog. Yeah, German Shepherd baby. So fluffy. Love the tufts of fur around the ears on German Shepherds. So, Amethyst, get some wonderful rest. If you got to go to bed, you got to go to bed. It's late. We're almost at 2 a.m. But the vibes have been excellent tonight. I'm really grateful for this stream tonight. This has been fun. She is a German Shepherd. She's super hyper. Really likes feet and hates shoes. Okay, hates shoes. Interesting. Maybe a lifeguard that works at a water park where she gets to walk around with no shoes on. Only on your feet hates the shoes? Oh, interesting. So you specifically. Hardened criminal in prison for identity theft, but it was an accident. That's kind of funny. Rockstar wild. Okay. Podiatrist with a vendetta against cheap sneakers. Wheelo, I kind of love that. Wait, that's so specific. That's actually really funny. Oh my gosh. Logan, I'm sorry to hear about the bad brain day. We've been cheering up a bunch of people who have been having rough brain days here tonight by just looking at cute animals from the community. It's been a really good stream. It's good to have you here, though. Thank you. Yeah, Wheelo's kind of cooking with that one, I'll say. Thinking a surfer since she's in the sun. Okay, I could see that. Kind of a hang 10 kind of vibe. I get that. Wait, your shoes are from Walmart? So maybe that's why she hit. Yeah, she's like, listen, I've seen these types of shoes before. You think they're a great deal, but here's the thing about it. They're not great for your arches. They're not great for your arches. I know you already bought them. You can't return them, but like, please buy a main pair of shoes. You can use these ones as a backup pair. I could see that. I could see that if she's a foot hater. This is her laying down in her back office after having like a rough day of talking to people about this kind of thing. Another person comes in and goes, I thought my Dr. Scholl's would be enough, but I'm starting to form these weird blisters. And she's like, oh my God, you didn't take them out of the package before you put them in your shoes. I got to go to the back room to grab something. Yeah, a rough day. I don't know. Mello, does that resonate at all? Or is any of the other suggestions, are those sounding better? Or would you rather give us more of a vibe of the personality to push us in a different direction? Again, your call as the pet owner. Please let us know. I kind of do like the idea of podiatrist, though. That's kind of funny. Who just hates cheap sneakers. I love that. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're going to do one reaction of a shoe there for V. Next, I'm going to bring up both bunnies, I think, at once here, just so that we got them up here. So fully gray bunny is Odie. So this is Odie. Very cute. If you want to give us some background on Odie. But we have another picture of both bunnies together there, which is really cute. And then we have, so he is the all gray bunny. And then we have a bunny with patterning named Idun. Very pretty bunny, by the way. And they are married, you say. They are married. I love that picture, by the way. This is so funny. The top down, like 0.5 style. It's like the pictures of the horses. Just the big horse eyes. Yeah, bunnies. Very cute. So Idun and Odie. So she is the one with the two-tone, and then he's the one who's all gray. Very cute. I know, I want to pet these bunnies. My cousins had bunnies growing up, and they were so fun. So cute. Yeah, the neck rolls on the bunnies are, like, that's so funny. And they use their own neck roll as a pillow. And then here they are sleeping together. Cuddled up, cute. Little bit of snuggle time. I love that. That's actually really adorable. That's some good stuff right there. Any background you want to give for these bunnies, or do we just vibe? They run a flower shop together, specializing in weddings and flower language for love. That's cute as hell, actually, as an idea. Yeah, has her own pillow. I can't, right? Odie's very happy, he flops all the time, but he will throw anything you give him. If I take too long to open his door, he starts pulling on it. Oh, so a little bit, like, impatient. Maybe Odie's in charge, if they do have a flower shop, of like, stocking the back room, and gets very impatient when, like, they don't have all their supplies and all of everything in a row. Like, I don't know. I love the idea of that. And then Idan is just big vibes. Front end, maybe, is the one that deals with the customers, because Odie gets a little bit impatient, even though he's very happy. Yeah, he gets cranky when the deliveries are late, but then she's like, it's okay, dear. It's all right. I already prepped for this just in case. I made a couple extra arrangements that we're able to put out at a discount that will make a lot of these customers really happy. We're just going to put them all around the edges of the front display window. That's kind of the vibe there. Unless Mello's about to drop a bombshell and be like, no, Edun is like super, super evil, actually. That's way more laid back and will let Odie do literally anything. A pic of him laying on her backwards and she's just chill. Okay, so actually maybe a good read then. She's just really pleasant. She's always the one who answers the phone and goes, yeah. Yeah, we could do that. Absolutely. Oh my gosh, bridal arrangement. Yes, some baby's breath for sure. And then Odie's running around being like, but the baby's breath delivery is late. Oh my gosh, starts throwing some of the packaging around in frustration. But then he's like, but babe, gosh, I'm so glad we run this store together. I love you. Like, maybe that's the vibe. I don't know. Unless other people have some other ideas for these pets. She's destructive as well. She breaks something and then looks at it like, who did that? I could imagine her dropping a vase in the flower shop and going, oopsie poopsies. Oh well. And then, like, maybe getting a little bit quiet as she, like, sweeps it up, mops it up, but not, like, fully losing her cool. Because she can just put up with anything. But secretly is like, oh, darn it. Oh, that arrangement took me like an hour to do. Oh no. I don't know, is Flower Shop resonating, or would you like to hear more ideas from chat, Mello? Please let us know. Yeah, also, we're in the hours where people are starting to drop off a little bit, so we might reach a natural stopping point here momentarily, and we'll get going for something else, or maybe I'll just, like, end kind of early. I've been a bit sleep deprived recently. I'm thinking about it. Fun fact. I want to gush. Idun's named after the Norse god of the immortality apples, but she hates apples. I kind of love that trivia. Idun breaks a vase. Odie, I can't believe you did this. I love it so much. It's so cute. So they run a flower store together that specializes in arrangements based on flower love languages. Oh my gosh. I love the idea of that. That's so cute. We do have a bouquet emoji then for them. That's cute. So we have a podiatrist and we have a set of flower shop owners. Too cute. Too freaking cute. My goodness. Yeah, I love that fact. That's really cute. All right, chat. Let me see how many more entries I have here. Actually, we only have 3 more entries here. Let's see here. So this is someone, just 1 pet. We have another 1 pet, and then we have a 2 pet. We could get through the rest of the 8th of October, and then I think that will be a good natural stopping point for doing this. I'll figure out if I want to keep stream going or not. It is getting a little bit late, and Morgan and I are trying to kind of fix our sleep schedule. It's so out of our hands right now, but all right, Xanphibian, not Xander Snatch, but Xanphibian, who I do recognize from Morgan's community. I don't know if you happen to be here. I use that 0.5 picture as a reaction image when people aren't listening to me. I love that because that's really good. It's an excellent use of 0.5s, by the way. Yeah, other Xan, or as Morgan's community calls them, Xan squared, when they are in chat together. But Xanphibian, if you're here, feel free to speak up if you'd like to. Otherwise, that's okay. You can kick back, and we will try to figure out what the heck your pet is going to be. This is Shiro, he, him, a standard poodle. And he's 7.5 years old. His birthday's April 23rd. He's been retired for about a year. Wants to know his next venture. Very cute. Oh my gosh, I love these photos already, by the way. So here we go. This is Shiro, he, him. Currently retired. Oh my gosh, look at that. Oh, the posture. Oh my god, what a good picture. What the heck? And then the most terrifying thing I've ever seen in my life. And then another amazing picture, though. Wait. Professional dinosaur cosplayer. Yeah, very handsome boy. Like that, this is such a cool picture. This is model-esque, you know. Another cosplayer. And then he's seen the horrors. Yeah, does a Halloween-themed cosplay around Halloween. Like a horror-themed one. Volunteer park ranger, 100% jumping into the water to help out. I could see that with that. And then the, like, this. But then takes, like, goofy pictures on socials. That get a lot of likes and a lot of comments of, like, oh my god, Shiro, you crack me up. Dresses as Baphomet for Halloween. Yeah, that is a Baphomet-ass photo for sure. Oh my god. These are great photos. These are really good photos. What are we feeling? Paid and free entry to state parks. Perfect retired life. Hip-hop dancer. Super professional and in demand. What's given hip-hop dancer here? Wiltington, you tend to have very outlandish ones, which I love the creativity, but I'm always so curious to pick your brain. Because I'm like, wait, hip-hop dancer. In what capacity? Because I'm not feeling it, but if you have a reasonable argument for it, then I'm like, okay. It's the cryptid pic, just a cosplayer at 3 a.m. before the day they leave for the con. Oh yeah, absolutely. Like I got 4 hours of sleep before this flight. Or like, my flight's in 3 hours, I haven't packed yet. But instead I'm going to put up like the craziest little picture of me. Rescue worker at a ski lodge who's sick of people doing the exact thing he warned them not to. I could kind of see it, okay. Yeah, on the off season, kind of just big vibing, right? Liking park ranger or search and rescue. I kind of like that too, because I mean we got these two shots that are like that. Cosplayer kind of fits too, though. Gosh, I don't know. Maybe a park ranger or search and rescue who cosplays on the side though. The red eyes, his effects on his portion of a Kendrick Lamar music video. Other pictures give athlete to me. Okay. I can feel the athlete vibe a bit more, but I kind of dig as someone who's a big Kendrick fan. Search and rescue because he's seen the horrors. Okay, all right. I'm sorry to say that chat is kind of swaying me towards that for sure. A lumberjack, I could kind of see that a bit here, cozying up afterwards, rinsing off the sweat after chopping up some wood. I kind of dig the like. Rescue worker who cosplays on the side, though. Everyone's got a hobby, right? Search and rescue at a park. But when not doing adrenaline-fueled safety drills, it goes to cons. It goes to all the local cons. Got to the airport maybe an hour after packing and an hour and a half after finishing the cosplay. Yeah, with a quad blonde espresso. Get him through TSA and he'll sleep on the flight. Dude, that's my thing about... I always get anxiety before a con, and Morgan and I normally give ourselves a buffer day to just get to the hotel and everything before we actually, like, you know, before the con actually starts. But that's me so often. I'll be, like, going to the airport on 3 hours of sleep, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll just sleep on the plane. Because I can. So... the funny thing with that is that there are search and rescue... Yeah! There are search and rescue dogs. that work with search and rescue people. So kind of great. Kind of like, yeah, kind of meta with the job. I'm getting called on a search and rescue, having to go out in full costume. At least it's high vis, yeah. I kind of love that. No, I love the idea of this, yeah. So we're gonna do so rescue, search and rescue, and then we got, I don't know, cosplaying's just the hobby. We don't even have to do an emoji for it. Just cosplay's the hobby. Love that. I love that a lot, actually. That's very good. Very good stuff. Well, T, good ideas. Unfortunately, you're outnumbered. Unfortunately, no one else is feeling the vibe as much. We got what we came for. I think this fits the vibe quite good. Tito, I don't know if you're still in chat, but you are up next. Very excited to look at your dog, Sam. He's 16 years old. He's an old man, but a puppy at heart. And 10 out of 10 guard dog that takes any job he has seriously. Oh, very cute. Very, very cute. I'm going to bring up your boy. Your boy Sam's a cutie. What the hell? Oh my gosh, look at this cutie. He's so adorable. You picked out good pictures. You picked out really good pictures. I thought this was a fucking vape at first. I won't lie, though. Oh, wait, this looks like you're wearing Sam as a glove. Or someone's wearing Sam as a glove. Oh my gosh, I have so many. So good. So good. You want to explain Sam's personality, or was that enough of an explanation? Let me know. I call it his cigar. That's too cute. He looks like a dog. I pet sit. Oh. A barber immediately. A barber. Ah. I could see it. I could. Very fun loving. Sweet boy, but wary of strangers. Barks first, then is friendly. Okay. Has a little bit of a colder exterior in the beginning, but does warm up. A therapist. Okay. Listen, as someone who worked in psychology, who is a psych counselor for a while, I was a bit of a silly Billy as well. Right? So... works at a masculine old money spa. I could maybe see it. I could maybe see that, especially with this kind of grooming, right? Loves staring out that window, but he's a cuddly cutie pie. Oh, love that. Just thinks about what's out there more than having to experience it, right? A hole in the wall deli shop owner who can scare people off, but truly cares about good quality. Okay. Takes a nap after the shift. Family kind of guy. Lucky there's a family guy. Speakeasy bartender. Speakeasy bartender based on that one pick. This one or this one with the cigar? This is such a great shot of Sam, though. He's very, very charismatic. That's such a cute dog. Oh my goodness. Honestly, both. Yeah, there's some vibes going on here. I love also, by the way, I love these posters in the background and stuff. It's fun. There's the skeleton with the Jason mask, and then his vibing at the counter is really funny to me. Good lord. Also likes to straight hustle me for treats all day long. Knows you're the pushover. Okay. So maybe a little bit of that like salesman kind of vibe. That like aggressive sharp edge of like, hey, I know how to butter up this sucker. Watch me get a treat. Fights and herds me to the treat cabinet. Oh, so used car salesman. Oh, well, you don't want this base model. Maybe you want to go into our showroom where we actually have the mid-tier model of this same type of car. It's only $12,000 more. But let me tell you, the features are completely worth it. LOL, yes? Used car salesman kind of vibe? Just it. Oh my goodness. I love that. I kind of like that. Maybe has like a very goofy local commercial like this. Like around the holiday season. Yeah, he'd sell you anything. It's Not, oh, did I say $12,000? I meant actually 12 pallets of treats. This is only an upcharge of 12 pallets of treats, but let me tell you, the bells and the whistles are worth it, and the missus is gonna love it. Really effective used car salesman. Yeah, someone who's like actually really charismatic, and you're like, I should hate this, but like they're kind of selling me on it. It's kind of working a little bit. Like, not like the super aggro, like, oh, you want to crash the car, but like the, you could bribe him for a discount with treats, though. Well, does this milk bone maybe make you want to drop off like 5,000 of that? I kind of dig that. Tito, is that resonating a little bit? Is that feeling like it could line up with this energy here? I really love the idea of this could be like a local Halloween commercial of like, of like, hey, Sam here at Sam's Wheels, and we've got a fresh deal for the holiday season. Almost as fresh as the scares we're serving up. You'll be scared of our discounts. Absolutely, 1,000 out of 10 job. He'd rent easy with that. Or wait, he'd make my rent easy with that job, yeah. I love the idea of that. Oh my god. This is just, gosh, I can't believe you got this shot. This is so good. It's so funny. So cute. Love that. Love that a lot. That's adorable. All right, we'll do a little car emoji there in the Discord. This is probably going to be our last two pets of the night. Misa, Amane, I don't know if you're actually here, but if you are. Oh, that's an axe throwing shop? Oh, cool. That's cool as hell. That's really neat. We love hanging out there. That rocks. I'm sad the like big axe throwing bar we have here in Rochester closed down, apparently. Never got to go. This is such a good shot, though, I gotta say, of Sam. That's so pretty. Yo, Misa, so you have two cats. These are probably gonna be the last two of the night, and it will have gotten us through the 8th of October. But we have an all-black cat, Mr. Nibbler, he, him. We're gonna bring him up first. So I'm gonna grab Mr. Nibbler. Very, very funny name, by the way. Cute picture. Is there anything you'd like to tell us about Mr. Nibbler that these pictures cannot tell us? Wow, what a great arched back form. Good form. 20 out of 10 in my opinion. Here's Mr. Nibbler napping with your other cat, but I'll bring up all three so that people get a spread for the idea of Mr. Nibbler before Louis. But this cat, Mr. Nibbler, is he, him? Yeah, House Panther, right? Good lord. He's a menace, but also a cuddly, loving boy. Oh. It's a good thing he's mostly deaf because the axes can get... Oh my gosh, yeah. Good lord. Yeah, that would scare a dog, definitely. So, yeah, kind of a benefit of that. Yeah, big stretches. Also, a big, strong boy. Okay. This is a dancer gymnast. I see the vision this time, Wilting T. Because this is good form right here. For sure. College phys ed instructor. I could maybe see that. Maybe used to be a dancer or gymnast and has moved into like a more stable academic job, right? Big and friendly home care worker. Ooh, I could see that as well. Very, very cute. Especially in these two photos, for sure. This is just cute, though, of the two of them. Acrobat at a semi-famous circus. I like that. I kind of like that as well. I could see that. Giving floor routine gymnastics instructor. Okay, two gymnast jobs. Former Olympic gymnast, now runs his own gym. Also kind of dig that. I mean, if he's got the strength, he's athletic. He's definitely got the flexibility here, right? It's pretty wild and loves the yoga mat. Oh my god, this is kind of lining up. A yoga mat to a cat is like a gym tumbling mat for a human, right? Why do I get meathead movers for this little guy? Personal trainer? I can see some PT in this. This is also... Oh my god, look at... I just want to boop, boop, boop. That's so cute. So adorable. I like that. I like that a lot. He's so cute. Any of this resonating at all, Misa? Any of these feeling like they could line up? Anything I've said or anyone else in chat has said. Otherwise, feel free to keep giving us like some ideas. Push us in the direction you think this animal would fit in as far as employment goes. But I do really think, like, Gymnast fits this shot especially. Very cute. I like everything athletic. Any of them, you feeling like Gymnast then? We could do, like, retired, like, national level competing gymnast who's now found something in, like, instruction or, like, physical therapy or something. Maybe academia. Love the little white patch. Oh my god, I love it, right? That's so cute there. Yeah. Giving instructor or choreographer. I could see it. Like, all right, class, now step 1, step 2, step 1, step 2. But also, like, yeah, gymnastics definitely, like, requires, like, a instructor for sure. It's perfect. As he ages, he moves more into mental training. I love that. That's cute. Yeah, being like, you know what? I'm no spring chicken anymore. I can't do the backflips the same way as I used to. But gosh, I want to pass it on to the next generation. And gosh dang it, I know my stuff. Right? Oh, I love that. That's actually really cute. So he's going to get to be... all right. We have, I think, maybe a gymnast emoji here. That's cute. That's adorable. That's so good. Oh my goodness. That's so good. Where are they? Where are you? And I'm so sorry. Here we go. People doing cartwheel. Yeah, here we go. Oops. That's the wrong one. There we go. Got him. All right. Number 2 then. He keeps stretching to stay in shape. Exactly. You got to do that anyway. Oh, my goodness. Not even just to stay in shape. You got to stretch, chat. Trust me. Again, I'm hitting 40 in a month. And I'm going to tell you, I stretch every single day, and I'm not nearly as creaky as my friends who are 10 years younger than me. I'm telling you. This is Louis, or Bean, because look at the beans. He is so cute. Do you want to tell us a little bit about Louis? Louis is so cute. Oh my goodness. What an adorable, adorable cat. So cute. Oh, I love this one of the two of them cuddling and snuggling. That's so sweet. But if you got a good descriptor of Louis being here. Sweetie Pie, but has anxiety as well, and maybe talks to ghosts. Okay. So very sweet, but kind of shy, kind of anxious. Also, maybe a bit of a gift for the paranormal. Yeah, what a handsome lad. This is another boop, boop, boop kind of picture. Photogenic babies, both of them, truly. Louis looks like he holds all the brain cells. Or has seen everything. Yeah, truly. He's a rescue, so he's gotten more comfortable with us over the years, but he's always arguing with the walls. Oh, yeah, a medium? Could be a medium or ghost hunter. Oh, maybe the anxious energy is, yeah, from knowing what's beyond what we just see with the human eye, right? Knowing what's in the physical world, but also wanting to, like, offer some comfort, especially as a sweetie, as we were told, a sweetie pie. Wants to offer comfort to others, some guidance maybe. Medium that works in a hospital to solve medical mysteries. Love it. It's kind of like the show Medium. If any of y'all have seen that old show where she uses her gifts based off a real person, apparently. Yeah, regardless of Precious Baby, for sure. I think so. I think he knows too much. Might know the secrets of the universe in these eyes. Full-time job is therapy after he survived a crash in the Bermuda Triangle. Professional cuddle therapist? Okay. I can see that, especially with that. That's very sweet. Wants to heal others somehow, though. I'm getting a vibe from this cat. Just a very, very sweet little baby. He's seen the horrors, but it didn't break him. It made him softer to the world. It made him want more gentleness in the world. So... Grey's Anatomy, but make it paranormal. God, I remember I was in college, and all my friends were obsessed with Grey's Anatomy, and I was like, yeah, I'll give it a shot. And I was watching like a few episodes with them, and then there was an episode where like 2 people were like joined together, like we're rushing to the ER because I think they got like hit by like a missile, and it didn't explode, and it like just like impaled both of them, so they were stuck together. And then the whole episode, it was like a 2-part episode, and it was like, we have to remove the missile without killing them and without blowing up the hospital. And I was just like, maybe shouldn't have this in the hospital where other patients are. His fur's gonna heal. That did happen. I didn't make that up. Okay, thank goodness. Because I was like, hey guys, I think I'm done. I think whenever we have Grey's Anatomy watch nights, I'm actually just gonna like smoke weed in the room and play video games, if that's cool. That was the one that, like, at the time I sort of, and to be fair, when I was a college kid, I definitely took things like a little bit too seriously. I feel like that's a pretty funny camp show for the most part at this point. But it was also like pretty early on in it, so they were still taking it like way too seriously in the show. So that episode stressed me out so much. I'm so glad I didn't just hallucinate that, because I'll bring it up to people sometimes and they'll just be like, huh? That was a thing. Anyway, I saw a ton of people say medium for this cat. Misa, does that feel about right? Is maybe doesn't do like the, hey, I'll give you some like sort of vague fortune or something, not like fortune telling kind of spirituality, but more of like, hey, I want to help you check in with yourself, and like I personally believe in these forces beyond the realm of the living that are trying to like remind you of what you need to do and what you need to do. Yeah, like a medium healer. A medium is very in touch with like spirituality, but also wants to heal others. Okay, very perfect. Okay, I love that. Kind of getting like sitcom vibes. He moves into a new house, probably argues with the ghost. Isn't there a show? There's a show about like some people have told me it's good. Ghosts, I think is all it's called, where like it's a troupe of ghosts from various eras and backgrounds, and they all like bicker with each other, and it's very sitcom-y. Some people have told me that's good. All right, I'm gonna do a little. Oh, I love that. I love that a lot. I'm gonna do again. I don't care if y'all call me a simp. I'm using one of Morgan's emotes here. And those of you who don't know, Morgan reads tarot. Morgan does all the stuff that I don't personally believe in, because I am big time skeptic. But I've learned so much through her, and I'm very, very excited whenever I get to go on her channel and read tarot, because I think it's gonna be ridiculous. We're gonna do, oh my gosh, what are we gonna do? I'm gonna do You Can't Make This Shit Up is the reaction. And those of you who are a part of her stream, you're like, wait, I've had like a healing vibe from some of Morgan's readings that I needed to hear, you know? So, for real, I do wonder if he's trying to heal, or if he just wants to fight it. Probably both, yeah. Like, subdue it first with force, and then heal, right? Yep. YCMTSU. Can't make this shit up. Morgan's used that for, gosh, I don't even, before she even started streaming tarot, I remember she was using that. So that is going to do us for October 8th. We're done with the pets there. Next time we have October 9th is only a couple entries. The entries are going to get, ooh, there's a lot of them left here. We'll probably get through the 9th and the 10th next time when we do these. Maybe dig into the 11th a bit, which I believe is the last day of submission. That's going to be the really big long one, I think. The 12th as well, 13th as well, it looks like. Maybe. Yeah, we'll get through these eventually. Have these been fun? Let me know if these have been fun, because here's the thing. Obviously, with my weird-ass schedule, I've not been able to stream as much as I'd like to. I haven't been able to start early enough to have longer streams. I haven't been able to stream every single day I typically do. I want to make sure that whenever I'm live, it's something like really chill, fun, and healing. I'm so glad to hear that. So much fun, very fun, super fun. So if we make this like kind of like the way that, you know, media review just kind of happens whenever like we can fit it in, like once a week, or 2 times a week or something like that. Like I said, maybe this weekend we try to get through the rest of these. But I obviously, there's a lot of people who follow me here for like gaming content as well. So, and I don't want to forget what was happening in like Hollow Knight. I don't want to forget what was happening in Dalmare. My memory's really shot these days. Just too much stress taking up my brain. So, I've been loving it. I'm so glad to hear that. That makes me so happy. But I definitely want to put some more variety into the channel. So we won't do only pet review, but maybe, you know, every other day or weave it in and out of the schedule, if that sounds okay. Maybe that's how we proceed forward. To the people who stop by each of these and I still don't get to your pet, I'm sorry. It's just, this was a lot more than I thought it was going to be. But it's been fun. Gosh, this has been just a fun, goofy way. Nothing's like too serious. We're just kind of vibing. We're just kind of chilling, laughing at a bunch of cute stuff. And with the world the way that it is right now, seeing animals that you love so much is very healing. It's very, very kind. It's very nice. It's the kind of energy I want to encourage the growth of and nurture in this community and the world. We're always going to be chaotic gremlins, but also we deeply care, and that's something I think that's really important in the face of growing apathy in the world. It's so, so important we keep doing that. Such fun, feel-good vibes. It's been nice putting faces and careers to the pets that chat talks about and adores. I know I'll always hear about people who are like, oh, you know, this pet crawled on my keyboard and sent a message. And I'll be like, oh, I wish I knew what that pet looked like, right? And now we get to learn, and that's really cute. And again, once we're done with these, you know, maybe it will be a couple months past this or something, but maybe like around the holiday time or something, we try another pet stream and do, like, you know, assigning a Pokemon to your pet. Like what pet or what Pokemon your pet would be in the Pokemon world or something like that. Say pet review for the days where all you want to do is yap. Well, that's every day. That's the problem. But if you're talking about instead of like a game, yeah. I get what you're saying. Could be something fun. Been enjoying it. Been having severe bad brain stuff, so seeing animals is definitely making me smile. Something that's been difficult AF. I feel you on that one, Christian. I don't feel like a real person these days. I've been having, again, not to drag it up too often, but for those of you who aren't around a lot or haven't been here for a long time, my sister is dealing with pretty aggressive cancer at the moment, and it's been really tough. It's been very, very hard. My dad's been dealing with some health issues that have been really showing how unstable our entire sort of family dynamic is as well. That has been not great to go through. I typically have to keep in touch with my mom all day as we try to figure things out, or I'm called out of town on emergency trips to help out with the family, and it's really wearing me thin. I'm very tired. This past weekend was one of the worst that's happened all year, and without this community, without Morgan, I was telling Morgan earlier, it's like without her especially, gosh, I really wouldn't have survived. I would not have survived this past weekend. I was crashing out. I was having a rough time. I'm so grateful people still have faith in me, even though I'm not able to dedicate as much of my energy as I typically do to what we do here. But the moments I get to spend here really are special. They're fun. I hope you're having a good time. I really do. Been loving the pet streams. It's so fun to see chat's creativity and see all the lovely fur babies. Seriously. Sending you all the good vibes. Thank you. You as well. Like all of you. I'm not the only one having a rough time. I'm not the only one with sick family members. I'm not the only one who deals with, the pressure of life. Even if you're someone who's like, man, I don't have anything that severe going on, you're still trying to exist in a world where prices are going up, pay is not, cruelty is celebrated by an entire subset of human beings, which is so bizarre to watch happen. There's growing apathy, like I said. There's loss of community space. I want to do the best to provide you with a place to kick back, blow off some steam, feel like you're welcome, feel like you're a part of something bigger than you, feel like you're something or someone who's appreciated in the moment, because it's very easy to feel so small right now. Very easy to feel like we don't matter, or like the decisions we make aren't going to make an impact. It's very easy to give up on ourselves. And that's exactly what those cruel people out there want to make you feel. And I refuse to let you feel that way. I do. We talk about like parasocial shit all the time. I can't actually make you do anything. I can just say words and share my feelings. But like, fuck, dude. When I talk about like, issues I deal with, and I call someone like a nobody, right? Something I only do when someone's like really terrible. That's because I have acknowledged that person, even though they probably have potential within them, is choosing to not use that potential in some kind of way. And that means emotionally as well. Every single person here every single day that I'm live has proven that you've affected other people in a positive way. You are nowhere near being a nobody. I don't care if other people have called you that in life. I don't care if you're in the middle of a rut where you feel like you're not making progress. You are contributing to the world in a positive way. You're sharing your time, you're sharing your energy, you're sharing good vibes. You want things to get better. You don't just think that they are good right now. You're someone, and this community sees it, and I really appreciate y'all for that. Christian, thank you for the bit. I appreciate that a lot. Really appreciate you. I think you're so strong. It's been a terrible year overall. Thankful for everyone. Truly, we're all going through it, and we all got to be there for each other more than ever in the moments that we're going through it, you know? Bean Button, appreciate you as well. Thank you for being here. Yeah, as my good friend Ethan Nestor says, you will never not matter. Chat, you'll never not matter. All right, I'm going to get going before I get too much sappier. Y'all are wonderful. Thank you so much. I don't know what the hell happened tonight, by the way. Good Lord. Hey, if you needed to hear that, I hope you are reminded. You're still trying. You're still pushing past challenges. You're not ready to settle yet. It feels bad because you know there's so much more out there. Who knows what you sticking around is going to yield? You might be able to chase your dream job. You might be able to find something that you never knew you liked that's so fulfilling. You might meet a new person who completely transforms your perspective of everything that goes on. That's important to push through. It really is. You're doing great. Proud of you all. Truly. Chat, thank you so much. Thank you for the follows, the bits, the subs, the resubs, the gifted subs, the tips, everything. Let me say some goodnights also. I don't get to do that super often. I'm just going to start in an arbitrary place in chat. If you want to say goodnight to me, feel free to. If I miss you, nothing personal in that. I'll say hi to you next stream. Hopefully I'll be able to get a Tuesday guy in, and we'll see what happens. Bean Button, thank you so much for being here. Xander, always love having you here. Phoebe, thank you. Rockalove, thank you, thank you, thank you. Wilting T, Ace of Snakes, Tiny Monster, Wheelo, thank you very much for chilling. Thank you so very much. Christian, love having you and Jack here, truly. Lady J, thank you so much for vibing. Thank you very much, Mins, for dropping by. Tiny Monster, always lovely to see you. Loga, the feeling is mutual. You being here always adds some great energy, truly. Thank you so much. Slade, Brookie, our late night mods, God, we love you. This community feels so much better because of people like you helping out. Thank you for volunteering your time and chilling with this great community. Nye, thank you so much for dropping by. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Despite everything, you empower us, and we're rooting for you every step of the way. I hope that feels like a two-way street. I do my best. I've gotten to live a very charmed life in some ways. It's been a really difficult, very challenging life, but I've gotten to do a lot of things that were my dreams. I want to see that for everyone. Everyone deserves a seat at the table. Everyone deserves to eat. Everyone deserves to find that thing that makes them feel fulfilled and whole. They really do. I believe that. Success has allowed me to understand that even more. You see some people who get really big-headed. You see some people who just want only more and more and more for themselves. They're trying to fill something within themselves that can never be filled. For me, I've gotten to experience some really cool things, so many things other people have never gotten to see in their lives, and I'm so happy when I see other people feel inspired by that, go out, try something, maybe find out that, hey, that wasn't for me, but I'm going to try this other thing instead. Or maybe by trying, they go, oh my God, I'm way better at this than I thought I was, and other people think that I'm good at this too. This could be something. Maybe I can put some time and energy and effort into this thing that makes me feel so happy. I love that. I want you to succeed, whatever that looks like for you. Ephraim, thank you so much. Yeah, thank you. You're welcome for dooming your children to the capitalistic hell. Yep. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Y'all are great. Funky, thank you so much for being here as well. Liz, always appreciate having you here. Thank you. All of you are great, truly. Wilting T, so glad that you're able to make it as often as you are. Again, my goal isn't to have streams like start as late as they have been. Again, my schedule's kind of out of my hands, but hopefully soon we'll get those like 5-hour, 6-hour streams back that I was doing for a little bit there, where I get to start early, and then whenever you can drift in and out, that's completely acceptable, completely expected. People are able to stick around for like a longer amount of time if they want to hang out. I'm able to get more done during a stream. The community gets to vibe together longer, And if people are like, hey, I can only make the beginning or I can only make the end or whatever, they still get like some extra wiggle room to do that. Uber, thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate y'all. I'm going to get going. Thank you very much, everybody. It is so late now. I was like, I'm going to get going like kind of early tonight. It's 2:30, dude. Jacob, always appreciate having you around, truly. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope that you all enjoyed your time chatting, lurking, no matter what you did. Please know that you are a welcome and wonderful person here in this community. We really respect you. We really hope that your time, your very precious resource that you spent on this community, that I'm very grateful for, was spent well. Really do feel that way. I hope you all have a wonderful morning, afternoon, evening, night, whatever it may be for you. I love the English language, as I said at the beginning of stream. Finger hearts as usual. I'm going to get out of here. Again, thank you. 17 freaking subs. That was not expected tonight. Double-digit subs don't happen very often here, so just so grateful for the support lately. Y'all are amazing. I can't believe 725 subs is wild. That's just super, super wild to me. I'm going to get out of here before I Midwestern goodbye you any longer. This is getting boring to some of you, I'm sure. So I'll see you hopefully tomorrow. Probably media review, maybe some gaming. We'll see what happens. Going to try to get going earlier, but please take care of yourselves. You really do deserve to. Again, take care of yourselves, however that looks. Please, please, please take care of yourselves. It's worth it. It's worth it to keep pushing through. You're doing great. I'll catch you in the next one. Goodbye, everybody. Goodbye. 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 Please take care of yourselves. You better, because I better see you next time. I want to see you in future streams. I want to hear how those successes are making you feel. Take care of yourselves.
It any longer, but with you by my side I feel stronger than I've ever been before. I was still too young to realize that these summertime jobs, they don't last your whole lifetime. I think it was a Honda. I run another lot to get through the night. Scared as shit, but I know that I'm alright. We were 17, pure like kerosene. You protected me, you were my sunscreen. I run another lot to get through the night. Scared as shit, but I know that I'm alright. We were 17, pure like kerosene. You protected me, you were my sunscreen. You protected me, you were my sunscreen.